Testing, testing. Oh, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. Improvement. And now we've start microphone on this. And here we go. We've got Goldie and Spiral. Welcome to the chat, guys. Welcome. How's it going? Hello, hello. Glad to have you guys along. We're getting going here. Moment. I'm sorry. You still need our audio output. You know, work. Good morning. Hey, we've got Bosta. Bosta, I don't know that we've seen you as a first person at the start of the stream yet. Mashup man, welcome. Good to see you again. Tip of the hat to you, sir. We've got the regulars here. Hold on, guys. We're getting set up. A little bit slow to start. It's been a big day. I'm just wrapping up work. Getting to the fun time. We're finishing play. Just a minute with there. Second. Work now, damn, that's a long day. It's end of financial year, Goldie. So yeah, it's a long day today. Not always this long, but now and then you end up you do end up getting some long ones. But video out, which is awesome. Means now we some music. Success. See some movement there. End of financial year is always a stressful day when you're running. All right, there we go. Music going as well. Yeah, all right. Excellent. Starting to get things going. Sergius the Dormouse, how you doing? So I'm starting to learn. Not only am I starting to learn like who is in the community, starting to learn like who's friends with. So Sergius and Spiral start to pair you two together mentally. So Stray, how you doing? I'm doing good, man. It's been a really big day. It's been a fairly like stressful day. It's one of those like financial year days, counting tax, full on stuff that up now. You just have to deal with it. Done, it's done. And you cross your fingers for like tax refund and stuff like that. It's that time. That time. It's the adulting time. It's the business owner time. There's always a lot of stress related. So, but making progress. I think I'll be able to finalize it tomorrow. Call it like done. I'm trying to get well as well, Stray. I think you might notice my voice is way better than it was last time. It's coming back. It's coming back already. It's getting much better. But yeah, exciting times too. I'm getting well just in time for like some of those really important events coming around. It's also, I don't know if anybody's around Brisbane, but it's Queensland Games Festival coming up this weekend. It's really like I'm torn between, I need to get back to Melbourne to get Oasis. Oasis's birthday and Strand's birthday. There's also the Queensland Games Festival, so it's going to be hectic over the next few days. I do sound much better. I feel much better as well, Goldie. I feel as good as I sound. So still not 100%, but I'd say like 90% of the way there. Yeah, there's so much going on, and I've got like flights to book and events to try and attend. It's so hard, man. I'm really trying to do it all. It's a bit like that too with work and streaming. I don't want to let streams slide and slip. I just want to I want to do everything all the time. I'm like Fastly like that, you know, always trying to make everything happen, which you can't do that, right? You can't do that in life. It's not enough time in the day to do all of the things. You just have to do like what you can and be satisfied with it. It's a bit like that. Sergius, a bit lower. Had to put saying a bit lower in terms of volume or music, or do you sound much better? No, when Goldie's saying I sound much better, I think he means like my voice is returned. Sergius, you should have heard me last stream. I could hardly speak. If only I could learn how to clone humans. Stray, I'm working on building a second, like doing digital necromancy and just like creating a clone of me with AI so that it can just like, I'm just gonna like download all of my code ever, all of my chat, just feed it into an AI and be like, okay, don't just make a fake impersonation of Seb, make like the real deal, recreate me, bring me back to life, Frankenstein style, but like in a computer. That's what I need to do. And then it can just like, it can do all my accounting. That's the plan. Make an AI to do all of my business accounting with all of the context, so I never have to do any accounting again. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Take that, Zero. You thought your new AI was good. That's what we're gonna make. Wouldn't that be a dream? One day. I don't know though. I still feel like you have to do a little bit. Can't wait for us to be yelling 100% of the time with AI voices. Goldie dude, that would be such a cool project though, don't you think? The one where we just like make chat a voice-based chatbot. That would be really, really, really handy. Not chatbot, but you know what I mean. Like if it was just reading the stuff out, I could really actually focus on coding and just talk without having to read a different place. Sergius, low in general. I had to tune volume to max to hear you. At least your voice is back. Look, okay. Here's what I'm going to do for you, Sergius. I'm going to increase the volume a little bit. How's this? Is this better? I feel like I'm starting to hit some orange little markers on my OBS. So we gotta be a little bit better. And then okay, is that nice? Is this nice in terms of like volume? This is a good volume, not too loud. Are we in the Goldilocks zone of microphone volume now? Not too loud, not too soft. Make sure that it's all nice and good for the stream. I have to warn you guys, it's not going to be a super long stream today. I think it's been a huge day, so I'm gonna try and keep it fairly short and sweet. See if we can't like knock out a couple new features, or at least one new feature. Actually, we should head across to our planning, start to think about what we're actually gonna do today. Wow, we left ourselves some like pretty detailed notes last time, didn't we? Thank you, Ask Me, for this very detailed to-do list. We just added, what I've got here is we just added iTwitch URL resolver, but we want to go live in our Twitch audio, but we want that to live, is what I think I needed to say. To go live in our Twitch audio reader instead. Push it down, it's not needed outside of that. All right, thank you, Past Seb. Thank you, Past Seb. So we're going to, I think we're going to start there for sure, and take it from there. But I mean, this is all related to like isolating the streamer context, but also like refactoring the solution to be a bit more maintainable. That's where we're at last. And that's never like the most interesting thing. I think it is if you're like into software architecture, like seeing what we did then is going to be really, really handy. But in terms of like, you know, watching fun graphics and stuff like that, it's not always the most interesting thing to do. But at the same time, yeah, it's you know, I think that's the goal. Last stream, yeah, it was just refactoring. It was, and we made good progress, fairly good. I think it was like we were at the point where we were getting that really weird exit code from the, what was it called? From Whisper. Whisper AI was throwing this exit code because multiple instances were being created too quickly. So it's not, honestly, not a library that does very well when you try and test it. So, you know, we can spend a bit more time like thinking about how that thing works. But yeah, I think, you know, I think we're doing some interesting stuff with the refactoring. I think it does help the project over the long term, so it's going to be worth doing it. Yeah. But so how's everything going? How's FastV's stream going? I'm tempted to. I think she's playing. Is it a sponsored stream today? I think she's playing something like. She's doing Elden Ring again, if I'm not mistaken. And she's really keen on it because she's enjoying the game. But I feel like not sponsored, not a sponsored stream. Should we just set the swear jar to run on FastV for a little while and see how long? See how many do like a test and see how many times she swears on her stream. 3 verse 3 verse 3. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. So it's turned Elden Ring into a PvP. Excuse me, guys. Did I say it's been a big day? Alright, let's go look at FastV with our swear jar and see what happens. And I'll do this as a browser overlay. Just throwing an error. No, still getting started. I think we need some kind of state machine to handle the state of the Whisper stuff, because that can actually take a really long time to compute. Especially on the first run, it does its like compiling Vulkan shaders thing, and then we notice that this thing like disposes in a way that it doesn't. Oh, even Dev is there. So okay, so everyone's really getting in on this Elden Ring thing, huh? Well, here we go. Let's put Fast on the swear jar here, and you know what? We can do it as an overlay actually, so we go back to chatting and we see what happens. Yeah, everyone is on tonight. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's go have a sticky BK. Twitch.tv/FastV. Oh, god damn. That's a huge stream. That's huge. So is she collaborating with a bunch of people on this one? Let's have a bit of a squiz. And at the same time, we have our swear jar. Let's just stick that above my head. Let's see how she goes. This might be like a preview of how Fast swears when we run this for realsies. So let's see. Let's have a look what happens. Oh wow, Luffy's in it too. No wonder the numbers are so big.
Oh my god, Rain of Arrows.
And Crystal, I've never heard of Crystal. Did you say Dev is doing it as well, or is she in a separate stream anyway? Cool that she's playing with Luffy though. That's great. I wonder who Crystal is. Crystal, Twitch streamer. Oh, okay, cool. It's friends with Cray, FastV, Oasis. There, I don't see those guys in the stream. Maybe they've bailed early. So far, very PG. I love Fasta's cosplay. How good? How good's that? She's dressed up all witchy.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe we might get to level 14, but level 12 was a little underwhelming. It's still okay
I
though.
mean, honestly, it's doing a pretty good job of
Maybe they're doing the top
translating right now.
field
Alright.
That's cool.
Switch jar, swear jar on screen. See the text down the bottom.
I think. Oh no, I don't. Never mind.
Save picture in picture. No, we don't want that. Stay here. They're being pretty PG, aren't they?
Pick the poison one, but if we do, we might.
Yeah, the same costume from the New Year's party. That's right, actually, that's right. That's her medieval costume.
Poison's
think-
pretty easy. We
Though
might
it's kind of smart of her to throw a hat on it and just call it a witch costume. I like what she's putting down there. I'm picking up what she's putting down.
gotta commit to it though, because we want the grace.
Yep.
Okay. I got a stick thing you can crack.
Dude, she's doing really well. She hasn't said a single swear word, but they're not fighting yet, I guess, are they?
Make sure you do it at the end of the
So let's see.
This guy, the perfumer.
Organized by Oasis.
Boss that we're about to fight.
Oh, you mean under the tree?
Yeah.
See, yeah.
Okay, cool. So she is actually collaborating with them.
Oh no, he's healing.
I wonder why Oasis isn't in it, guys, if she organized the thing.
Shit.
Interesting. So is this PvP?
Oh my god,
Oh.
he's again.
We got a shit. There we go. One in the jar. One in the jar, guys. 3 separate teams. Gotcha, Stray.
Boss, and then
Oh, that's so interesting.
yep, level 13 it worked.
Okay.
It worked.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm in the top.
Oh.
Maybe,
oh,
yeah,
wait,
guide
I
more.
have the
It's PvE. Dev, Cray, and Oasis.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry guys, just use you for my plan. Just kidding. I actually forgot.
Okay, so they've got
could you? I thought
different
this was a team
teams. Ah, that's sick. She could shoot her arrows before she even landed. Oh man, this is my kind of game. I'm so into this. Especially the playstyle that she's currently using.
Does anybody else want to crack one?
It's 100% my playstyle.
Fruity?
Yeah, I'd give it to Fruity because you guys are. I already have a room boost thing.
Oh man, this looks fun.
Yeah, I dropped it.
Yeah, I really should give this a go.
That's a pleasant surprise.
Oasis set it all up with rules and everything. Okay.
Everything's
It's
fine.
only one, right, chat?
Now, Lisa and Crystal. Alright, cool.
Crystal Knight, do worry by any chance?
Very
quickly,
cool.
Chat, what's this boss weak to?
This one.
Okay. Man, I would actually love to do a few more game dev game streams, not just dev streams.
There's a hippo in this one.
I mean, one of our best streams of all time was the one where we played Overwatch.
Yeah, this is bad.
Okay, Lexi, sorry, null. So, yeah. Okay, so there's 3 teams. How do they score it? Are they all like competing together to?
Hippo's in, hippo's in.
I mean, there's not enough swearing happening here for a Dark Souls type game.
Oh, he's
Try
on
to
me.
distract him till we get this one. I almost have my ult.
Oh my god, we.
Okay, it's time of 4 hours and points.
He's on you. He's on somebody else.
Who's winning, guys? Who's winning?
Okay, good.
They score points for defeating bosses. Okay. This is where we need some kind of like
On me again.
heads up display here that shows which teams got what.
Ulting.
Put me down. Spin me out. There we go. He's coming on somebody else.
Yep.
Back on me.
Still back on you. We'll be there in just a moment.
She swore, fuck you, is what she said, but it didn't catch both, did it? It just caught the one, which is a problem.
Oh, I just tried to heal even though
I thought we got this. We're gonna have to look at our regex again. and that might even be worth writing a few tests around actually.
Okay, we're coming, we're coming.
The profanity filter.
We're going now. It's hungry hippo time. Wow, that was a leap.
Okay, let's copy this and keep it around.
Oh shit, I did not need to do that.
Cancel.
Lead on this guy.
There we go again.
My ulti, this guy.
So yeah, we'll keep that and
Oh,
copy it.
got knocked.
Oh shoot.
Are we on a version that doesn't show the text pop up? Because I feel like the text pop up should have come up by now.
You have the replace?
Yeah, got him.
Nice.
Sheet was shit, but I guess she did pronounce it fairly different.
Somebody else?
Hello.
I
Oh
found
my.
somebody delicious. Yummy.
Oh
yummy.
damn, they're on 14 kills. That's a lot. That's a lot.
If it gets cracked, you
shoot.
think. Oh, I didn't
Nice,
crack it
we
in
did
time.
it.
Oh, we had another swear word.
No, you can
Just
crack it
after.
now. You can crack it now. You
Oh,
can
did
crack it
I?
now.
Okay, good.
Before you, as long as you get it, do it before you get your runes.
Oh. What? When do you get your rune?
I heard a shit and I didn't catch it.
I guess when they die,
Hmm.
like when they finally fall.
Oh, yeah. I think I didn't do it in time and I wasted it. Oh, well, we'll see.
That's alright. It happened.
Okay, come on.
17 points, guys. Let's go.
I'm scared of this guy. I don't know what he does.
I mean, it's not doing as good as I would hope there. It's caught a few, but it's also let a couple slip through, I think.
8k more, yeah.
14 points.
I didn't get a purple bird.
Sergius, why? They're beating my stream.
Does anyone know what
They're learning. That's right. Somehow they're dodging it.
Yeah.
Madness or holy.
Saying things like sheet seems. Fastest team is on 17. Go fastest team. Hell yeah. Are they leading?
Like it's purple.
How can you guys see the score?
Yep. No.
This is the kind of thing I have to help them out with.
Can I buy
right?
anything for anyone?
Honestly, we weren't even planning. Like, this is the worst
Yeah, we
boss that
didn't-
we would have picked.
Yeah.
We would not have, we would
It's
not
so
have picked this
unfortunate.
one.
I could definitely make a browser overlay that just shows like the number for each team.
Or something.
Yeah.
This is like the worst one.
It
We're
doesn't
not
mean we
planning on
can't
this.
do it.
We could do
Well,
it.
Let's get some
We can
hype
do
in the
it.
chat. Let's go.
A lot of rolling, a lot of dodging.
And a little running.
Odds are just posting the score in the chat. Okay, right.
For a
Refuse?
certain moment.
Don't hit him. Just refuse. Like
What's
right now.
refuse?
From now I
talk to
hate.
him, talk to him and refuse. Don't
Wait, how
take
can
any.
this guy
don't
work?
Yeah,
take
that guy
any-
Bruce. It can definitely
refuse. Don't hit him.
be hard to work with backend AI for sure. Right now, the backend AI is supposed to be catching a bunch of swear words, and it missed the word shit. It thought it was sheet, and then I heard shit, and it just completely missed it. So,
Okay.
All right.
It is
Everyone
done.
refuse? Cool.
and let's see if we see the word "it is done" because it should come up. It is, and then done. It separated them. They're not too bad. Seb, when am I playing this? You love this game, dude. I would love to play this, but it's like, yeah, I gotta get in on it. At the moment, I'm still really trying to like,
Doing work.
I still want to finish the
Careful of all the
this
runes.
tool off. I feel like whenever I start a project, I need to finish the project before I can have like divert my attention. But honestly, like playing games would be good. I need more downtime. I need more balance in my life. So, yeah, it would actually be really, really nice to.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, run over the glowy things on the floor.
They're not swearing that much, eh?
Too much. It'll reset your madness.
So yeah, fastest stream. She's doing all right. I don't know if she's gonna hit as many swear words as like Lucario or something.
I'll
Honestly.
do first ult.
Oh, you can do that.
Yeah.
Hey, Gorky, how you doing? I feel so much better today, Gorky. I feel way better.
Oh, he big.
Seb plays Elden Ring is if he mods it. I did actually play Dark Souls. I haven't played Elden Ring at all. There we go. They said fucking angle and it caught it. It caught it. But I've noticed it's not popping up the text. I am alive. Yes, I live.
Like
I live.
Don't worry about it. He's just doing his
For
thing.
real, like how it runs on the server with a website, but you're trying to connect, but it says it doesn't even say that it's connected. Yeah, you're totally right, Bruce. It's like it can be a lot. It can be a lot doing that kind of tech, but at the same time, you know, that's what it takes to do cool stuff.
Get you up.
Uh-oh. It's coming for fast.
You're gonna have to pay attention to this
Oh,
next
fuck.
circle one. because
Oh,
you have to shoot
that was a
the
swear
one.
word. Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Should be about now. Think when multiple people are talking. Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
It got it.
gee.
That's good.
Shoot the high ones. Don't worry about me. Just
Did you save your last stream, or was the text pick code ages ago?
shoot all the high ones.
Text pick code.
Got one of them.
Yeah, like the text. I don't know what the heck is happening with that actually. That should be appearing.
Damn, it's okay.
Unless I've rolled back my code at some point, but I don't think so.
Oh,
Let's go have a quick look. Ooh, they swore again.
oh my god, that's...
I mean, there is this like show swear word thing.
You got this. You just keep rolling. I'm only a tap away.
Yeah.
Yellow thing?
Swear jar. Jar. I mean, where is that?
Nice.
Huge.
I mean, hold on, let me put this
Fucking
on
gosh. Are you gonna get
on
Crystal?
screen and
He's on me.
take this across so I don't interrupt it. There we go.
He's still on me. He's doing some casting. He's still on me.
Still focused.
Shit. Sorry, the car.
I mean, ready? They just dropped a bunch of S-bombs.
Oh.
Oh, that sucks.
There we go.
Why are we doing this buzz?
Because we did it.
Right, here we go, more.
We didn't know. Just big one.
No, I ran over a madness thing, I swear.
I mean, it caught one, but there was a bunch more,
I
right?
didn't get anyone up.
So still room for improvement there. But yeah, I'm not seeing the overlay text.
Oh my god.
can
it
have a little
really
look
is
in here.
Something else, huh? Okay.
Just yeah, I'm gonna bring this up and have a squiz.
Yeah, maybe, but at the same time. The fuck do I...
That one's definitely
This is probably one.
that's
of the
gonna come up.
hardest
Come on.
ones.
Yeah, there we go.
Hazy, you got time.
All right, but where was our text?
Eh,
Because that should have had
He is gonna go crazy.
oh no.
got coin
Do
count,
you have a weapon to smack us?
No.
got
not really.
coins.
Oh, you mean like this one?
All right, it's gotta be something
Or
with
like a sword or something.
He's doing
the code switching it off. I don't understand where that went. So
Oh my fucking god, get away from me! No!
there was another one.
I have an ulti. I'm gonna hold it for whenever you call it, I guess.
Oh, look at that! It censored it. All right, that's gonna have to go in our swear list.
He's doing something.
I don't know what that is.
Interesting that it would do that, right?
Oh gee.
He's dashing on my.
Just gonna heal over here. 2 secs, guys. Oh, he's on me. No!
Okay.
So let's throw that in.
You know, I think.
He's doing a charge thing on the floor.
Yeah,
or something
I'm gonna
with
ult
subs.
and I'm gonna ult on Fasky as well.
Oh, you're the best! Around!
All right, let's just quickly let's close that down. I'll add this as an overlay.
I still have an ulti that I'll hold, I guess.
Yeah, hold.
Oh, that's a great
stagger.
stagger!
And then we'll see if we can, yeah, so that can now sit there, which means I don't have to keep the window floating around. And we should see swear words come up there, but let's like,
Range.
yeah, let's do a test of this because it seems really odd that it
Oh, I'm
would
ulting, I'm
work.
ulting. Oh, yeah.
Let's just check the code is on for a start.
Didn't know he'd do that shit.
Oh, he mad. Unlucky. I mean, I'm
Ja.
pretty mad. I canceled his plans. That makes sense.
Did that Did that pop up? Yes, it did.
God, you're
Okay.
Crystal, you're better. Good job, Sebastian.
I don't
He's
know
slapping his
why.
stomach for fruity.
Oh, I'm down.
That's really interesting.
Oh, she's better. It's not over.
Oh shoot, I'm gonna get hit by this.
I think.
You got
Hate
staggered
that I
a
got
little.
hit by
something?
Right, yeah, it's got 2 connections and I ended it. So if I just rerun this now.
Oh no.
So I don't know why that didn't show up on the other window. It's really interesting. We're gonna have to look into that.
I'm on
if
1
anyone's
HP. I
going-
got nothing. I got no ulti.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
Gonna have to look into that, guys.
You hit them. They're so high up. That's ridiculous. That's redonkulous.
No, this has been good because I want to see this game a little bit, so it's fun to watch it. But at the same time, we can test the swear jar and see how it's running to get an idea of what's happening there. Holy crap! They're on 22 points.
Wait for our next opportunity.
Did we say that fastest team was on 17?
Doing so well.
Oh my god, I rolled into a circle. I was rolling backwards.
That's nuts.
Fucked up. I'm on.
so annoying.
Nice to hear the club music is back. Yeah, it's a bit like that.
On me. I should have known he was looking.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Uh,
Longest hot drink of my life.
I am alive, psych. Yeah, I'm feeling so much better.
Go, Frederick.
All right, hold on. I wasn't watching. I don't think we saw the word yet.
Go, Frederick. He's doing it. He's in and he's out and he's shaking.
I did not
He's dead.
take the cannoli. I took the gun. I chose violence.
Down, he's
Oh, this is bad.
No, but I'm feeling so much better, guys.
Problematic.
This is bad.
Yes, Goldie, it's 100% picking up the Discord call as well. All of the audio from the stream.
honestly, from that, I think we did well there.
Now Lisa and Lexi are on 22 points.
We did well. GG's, we ended with 17 points as well.
17 of 22.
Not too.
Pretty good.
Night lords are not defeated.
All right.
Nightbots?
So we actually did catch a lot of them, but we also missed some. So it's not working flawlessly, but it is working.
We have a little
And it's good to do like a bit of a test, because we've run this on a bunch of people who swear a lot. But now we've run it on like a stream with lots of talking and lots of people and lots of different voices. So this was a nice little stress test.
Doing the same thing guy we were doing.
I think that's not half bad.
Yeah.
Not half bad at all.
But we
So yeah, pretty good.
we were just finishing day 1, so they must have just been.
Well, that was pretty cool, guys. I reckon that game's pretty interesting. I'm into it.
Any predictions on how many points they got?
I think we've done well. I think it'd be close.
Yeah.
I reckon for this, guys, we could have done something where it was like a website and one mod controlled the points for all of them, or like 3 different mods all controlled the points. And then we just made that a browser overlay so everybody could add that and then you could see the points. That would have been a good thing to do.
So I think the max that they could potentially.
No, Psych, I haven't yet fixed the crossing stream problem. That's definitely something we still need to do.
They're like second.
But that will happen, I think, naturally as part of the refactoring that we were doing last time.
Max is 25, right? So they could
I've made the mistake of like doing too big a refactor all at once.
If there's been a lot of
Um,
screaming, maybe they've been having a bad time.
maybe.
I think it's close. I think it's close.
Alright, how's fastest stream?
Because we were so.
Pretty good. She's really not. They're not swearing much right now at all. They did when they were in the middle of fights.
We had the worm face for one of them, and we had.
Which is interesting, actually. For instance, if you wanted to like figure out where to generate clips automatically, starting with swear words is probably not a bad strategy,
Yeah. How does the
highlight.
system work?
right? That's a
Yeah,
good
one
strategy,
is
I think.
killing a day boss, like a day 1 night boss, day 2 night boss, and you get 2 points for killing like.
I really like this her stream overlay right now. Isn't it cool?
In a full
With all the
run,
colors and the
full points.
browser window.
Woo! Happy birthday, Marcus!
Happy birthday, Mark.
Oh, is it
Happy
Marcus's
birthday,
birthday?
31 minutes now.
And I mean, are they? She's hardly swearing at all.
Oh,
one more fast for me. I just see one more, and then I'll be like, okay. I just want to see the text pop up.
Doing some good dodges here.
I don't know why the text wasn't showing up before. It's another thing we might have to look into. But I think, yeah, we should start with refactoring and then take it from there.
I enjoyed it. Bye,
Have a
guys.
good time.
Let's see, we're getting some messages.
You guys have fun? It's very entertaining. This is so different.
Let's see, I'm just talking too fast. I'll see if I can get her to say something.
Many like Elden Ring comp type stuff before.
I did
is my first ever
bingo
one.
match one time.
Wait, how does a bingo match work for?
That's
So
interesting.
you get like a bingo board, and it will be like.
Okay, so yeah, this comp was very recently planned though, so it's hard to make something in time. That's true. That's definitely true. But if I had like one day to do it, I could probably knock it together.
But like, you do that solo with other content creators.
Stray, that's all right. You don't need to bait them. I've asked Fast. If she sees the message, then maybe she'll say something once. But I don't know. I think she's probably
And I'll let's get McDonald's.
just busy talking to people.
In 13 years.
Uh-oh. There we go. That got one. Holy fuck. Did we... Oh, fuck. I wasn't watching. I didn't see if the word came up. Did anybody catch it? Did the word come up on the jar? See if Fast sees them. Didn't see it? No. Still not. I'm second guessing using Blazor on this thing. It's so far in though, we can't not at this point.
Are they close to finishing?
Honestly, we can't not.
Guy looks like it's
It's,
ending
we're
right
so
now.
far in, we just need to stick with it and finish it.
Both and they're
Though its behavior is so inconsistent, I don't like it.
looking pretty dire.
We go.
The hard one. She doesn't have
I
ulti.
heard the sound,
Doing well though. A lot of
didn't see the
dodges.
text.
Getting close.
Why would the text not show? Yeah, we need better systems for testing this stuff.
Hello.
Hello.
Ayo.
Wasn't that the most stressful thing ever?
Might be the case that we can set up like an injected service.
Oh man.
Any package updates you could install? I don't think it's really. I don't think it's gonna do it. It's just like
Ayo.
I just chose a technology that can be really fiddly. But yeah,
Get closer. My heart just goes.
that's how it goes sometimes.
I can't. My
You just gotta persevere with it.
cortisol? Yeah, like
Just gotta stick with it.
your cortisol.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Mine's already as high as it is lately, so.
Okay, well,
As high as you can get. You're clear in the chart.
we saw that it's catching things. We have some work we need to do.
Successful in an area that you don't want to be successful in. It's a problem.
Yeah, pretty much. You know
Or
what
an
it was
infinite
last
loop
week
where
when
it
I had
doesn't
my
reset or
test?
clear.
I did it after playing.
True.
What did I play? And my heartbeat
you
was
can
going
test
it.
so high. Yeah, you can have a hormone test and see what like your.
Is there a clear or reset
evening cortisol was
parameter with the text?
God, I want to do that.
No, not yet. We've got some testing views, but
It was
um,
my heart was going, and anyway.
yeah.
When I
Yeah,
got
we
to
didn't see the text that time either.
Come on, it's not Marvel Rivals.
Sure, I remember you talking
No,
about
no,
that
no.
though. What was
No,
my
I'm supposed to jump, but
Oh, what's it about? No.
wave our arms. Does it?
Nah, what's
That
it
works.
Oh,
The one.
hello,
Hey, yo,
hello.
hey, yo, welcome.
Yo,
Gang, gang.
Oh my god, adrenaline is pumping.
Okay, so how was
Are we all still friends?
We had a good time. Fruity had a whip.
Yeah, we had a
Like, it
good
was
time.
awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, nah, it was great. Oh, my bad.
about you guys?
Okay,
How
nice.
I think we had such a fucking good time.
It was
We had a
good.
fun
Like,
It
we
was.
were serious. We would comment.
How
and,
good is
like,
Oh, look, now they're F bombs.
It was really fun.
Flowing.
That's
No,
good,
that was
that's good.
awesome.
But did I see the word? I didn't see the word at all. The word's just like straight up not working, hey?
The results, maybe Fruity, you message me, and now you message me, and then I can help
Like privately.
Yeah, but
Oh
message
my
me.
I like that. I like that.
GoldenEye! Thank you so much. Thank you for the 10 gifted.
Nice.
1 point for Dave.
Goldeneye, who's that? I don't think I've met him before. That's awesome.
The last.
One time we need her to swear she plays Angel. Yeah.
Stream for the final
Oh,
results.
yeah, do we open up Oasis
Yeah, I
stream?
think so.
Yeah.
Part of me thinks it's because she's on a call with
Yeah.
at least Fruity. She tends to be a little quieter. That's true.
This was great.
That's true.
This was a great
Oasis,
time.
thank you so much for organizing.
Is this some codes? It hits a limit and then it clears the whole command. Yeah, nice. Good job, Oasis.
She's a goat. She's a goat.
Okay, wait, let me
Yeah,
rip
thanks, Oasis. I appreciate it.
Fun.
Yeah.
this. Write it on a piece of paper.
How nice. Oasis is
Oh my God,
legit
can you
the
do, like,
best
countdown
human
and then
being.
music and do a big reveal.
We could. Oh, wait,
We're
where's
gonna go from like 3rd place, 2nd place, 1st place.
Yeah, start at third. Start at third.
Start at
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
kinda smart.
All right, here we go.
Let's not go
Yeah,
that
wouldn't
far.
message
God.
me well.
And Fast is getting a heist train.
Scores Nolopia.
That ego
Yeah,
of yours
yeah.
is crazy.
Hell yeah.
Freaking out, guys.
You can tell now knows the scores. You can tell.
No, I don't. Surely no one's scores.
Everybody's coming back to the call, yeah.
Nah,
Oasis is the kindest soul, and she has the most savage roasts in the game voice chat. Does she? I've never heard her say a mean thing in my entire life.
I know.
In her entire life. I'm sure she's never said something unkind. I don't believe it, Mashup. Don't believe it.
Wait, before we get into it, did anyone get the bonus points?
There's so little actual swearing going on.
No. Okay, alright. Fair playing field.
When we lost, we were like 2 points down. It was fine, but like,
Yeah.
Oh, I gave that shit up first game. It was over for us.
There we go. We got a shit.
I didn't expect anyone to get
I saw it happen. I watched it, and it didn't do the text.
It is.
I bet they're all.
Maybe Brokebeans needs to watch TOS videos. There is a fair bit of swearing in those for sure.
Alright,
She is pretty
I
sweet.
don't know if you're gonna hear it, but here we go.
coming in 3rd place tonight, we have Fruity's team.
Ah, dang it.
Thank you so much.
Only 3rd place.
How
Oh,
many?
what was the point? Oh, sorry, 17.
Wow.
Yeah, whoa.
That's pretty good.
Points. Wow.
Claps in chat.
Let's go.
I'm happy with how it's catching it, but I'm really disappointed that the text isn't popping up. I don't know why.
Crystal.
Top 3. I mean, yeah, fair mashup, but isn't there only 3 teams?
Oh, and what bosses did you do? I'm really curious.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Well, we didn't know that the last round was going to count, so we did Libra.
Yeah, we
Uh,
did
do
Libra.
Okay. Yeah,
so-
that's
Sorry.
Draw, pest, and like another one. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
We don't discuss the amount of teams.
It's huge.
You're right, mashup.
Great score.
I
We don't
remember
discuss
the
that.
ones where Godskin duo. That one killed us.
Oh,
Shit. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
tough. Yeah.
It makes you feel better. We purposely
Hey, Fizz, how you doing? Welcome, man. Welcome.
Do night, so I was like, fuck it, let's run Libra.
it was.
Hear me out. It was a good strat. It was a good strat.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. How did that go, Lisa?
Another one, but we really need the.
That's my bad. I kind of pushed Libra a bit.
Same. I was the same.
We really need that text fixed.
Next. Well,
I think that's my to do.
Crazy.
Yeah.
20 points.
20.
So that means Dev's team won,
Oh, it was kind of close.
right?
That is actually so close.
Yeah, we had like one more loss.
And our MVP.
Damn.
Ray.
Thank you.
Huge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out, Cray. Insane IGL leader.
Yes.
That seems like this is a really fun thing to organize.
Where's the trophy?
Yeah.
Trophy or
How good's that?
Shout out to my mum. On night shift at work. Thanks, mum.
And obviously our winners are Nolovia's team.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Lobia's team, right?
With 22 points.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
wow.
Nice, nice.
Crazy.
Yeah, so we
And
had.
who's your MVP?
Okay, I mean, it's kind of working, right, guys? But it's not doing the text. So I think that's the thing we focus on solving.
I genuinely
straight
think
up.
It was very even because
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
barely went down.
Pick someone.
So it was really good.
I would say it's Dal Alexi. No.
That's better.
Humble
Team
Lisa,
leader,
humble
let's
Lisa.
go.
That's being cheeky.
Yay! Well done now. Woo!
Let's
We were her bodyguards the whole time. We were too.
Hell yeah.
We did the.
We were the
um,
protectors of. We were the backup dancers. More
Well,
like.
that's
Yeah.
actually minus 3 points for double.
Dance.
Gemini. That's actually
Oh,
nice.
yeah, double
Oh, wait,
characters.
what?
That was
Okay,
the-
come on.
Thanks for
Wait,
checking
that
in.
was-
I'm
Just came in,
still a
just
piece of
got
gold.
updated.
They're being so PG, which is really nice.
We did
Boris, thank you so much.
Jaw,
Yo, thank you for the 2
Pest,
months. Thank you.
Yeah. We failed the beast, the frog, goat-looking dude, and then we did the dragon.
Fisher of the
Like
Frogs.
such a slim.
Nice. All right.
We did. Wow. We did 4 clean runs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, actually, if we didn't do that last run, we would have been tied with Craig.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but you guys were finished first too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
That's
Man, I don't know how this whole thing
Did
went.
anyone else have lots of DCs?
I really need to like speak with Oasis about this,
Anyone
what
else
she
have
did,
lots of
and
DCs?
figuring out some other way to like
DCs.
make showing scores and stuff easier.
That's cool.
Though the score reveals are kind of fun, aren't they?
well.
Okay. That's crazy.
Aw. Well, thank you
Alright,
everybody
send me your
for coming.
PayPal. Send me your PayPal.
Alright.
Nolovia.
Yeah,
Yes, I have to
30
say,
dollars.
I'm pretty sure. Who's it all going to here? Because it's like, I
So,
think
Yeah, does it all go to
Yeah,
one
so-
person? How does this work?
for Nolopia,
Okay.
for
Are they betting on this thing?
we'll get Oasis and Craig will donate to Mal, and for
Ah,
Lisa, it will be Crystal.
there's actually some
and,
table stakes here.
Let's say Deb, and then for Fruity, it will be.
Guys, there's actually very little swearing.
My bad.
all right, Fruity.
Free
money.
Pretty and fast, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
To who? Lexi?
Lisa, I have to do biddies.
Now,
Yeah, at least I'm giving you a biddy as well.
This was such a great idea.
Yeah, that's how you guys can do it.
I can see why Fast wanted to get in on this so bad. It's like so fun. That's really cool. All right, very, very cool. Okay, so her tip jar's up on her screen. I think we're at the point where we could do the swear jar, but I think very much like finishing the refactoring would be very valuable, but also fixing the text pop-up needs to happen.
What was that? Nothing. Why?
Yeah, huge shout out to Oasis for putting it all together. It's such a good idea. It's such a great way to bring people together.
Craig, you don't have to do it.
Ask what
No,
codes. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
no,
I'm kidding.
it's good. I don't think anyone's.
Hey, what's that? Did I just got to follow?
Bragging right.
I did. Thank you.
Using on me what you said last night.
Yeah.
Goom to Daba. This wouldn't be Goomba, would it? No.
I know how he's gonna be.
Goom to Daba. Thank you for the follow just now. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And that puts us on to 390 follows now. That's huge. That's huge. For 2 months of streaming, nearly 400 people. That's incredible. It's Goomba. Hey, Goomba, how you doing? That fellow Metal Gear Solid connoisseur. Yes, that's it. It is Goomba. It's so cool to see you, Goomba. How you doing, man?
Lexi, grass.
It's good to see you. How you been? How you been, man? We're making an AI swear jar with code up here. This thing, it just keeps track of the number of times people swear. doing your daily rounds and just randomly lurking. Man, it's so cool to have you in the chat. Like, welcome, man, to my stream. I'm doing a stream. How cool's that, hey? So, for all you who don't know, I went to uni with Goomba, where we did the same game dev course at QUT. You're so tired. It's all good, Goomba. I'm not staying on for too long, but it's really cool to have you following now, man. If I go live, you might be able to jump in and say hi. But yeah, Goomba made an amazing game called Mana Storm. It was so freaking cool with like Cody and Madison, who are now like running the computer games degree at QUT. But yeah, really, really cool, awesome game. It was like a PvP magic casting game that was like really gory. It was so much fun. They made the best game back then. Pretty sure you were part of it too. I came in and did a little bit of networking on it toward the end of the project, but it, yeah.
Is anyone still streaming?
I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm gonna go raid my brother.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna go raid my brother
If
right
she
now.
says that, that's gonna be no,
Switches.
no fucking way. I hope she doesn't.
SEDCODE. You know, just
Holy crap.
pretty awesome stuff.
This could get crazy, guys.
Code BAS.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I was gonna sleep, guys. I was gonna get some sleep. That's gonna be a bit crazy.
Yeah, no.
Alright, guys, well, I had a lovely
Thank you for the
time.
10.
Thank you.
Hey, Eightfold, how you doing? Brutook? Yeah, very incoming. Yeah, so much for stopping the stream. Hopefully they don't all. It'll just be fast. It's probably just gonna be that. That was awesome. But only 6 swear words, guys. Only 6 swear instances.
So sweet.
That's
I hope he gets raids, but I don't want to see him lose it if everybody raids.
Oh no, that'll be fast. I'm watching you. I saw you do that shout out. That's gonna go crazy. I hope they don't. That's too much.
Fun.
I need some sleeps tonight. Sleep when you're dead. Yeah, no, just Fass's raid, please. That would be fine. Fass, you didn't swear that much. Only 6 times in the last like half hour. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Damn it, he knows.
Yeah, I'm watching you. I'm watching you. I'm just gonna call her.
Minute 1, we bullied a lot of people.
Uh-huh. Very sneaky, Fasvi. Very sneaky. We can't get, that's too much raids. Oh my god, Fast.
Yeah.
If I hope it's just your raiding. That's too much. I was gonna get some sleep like fairly soon, and if I get a massive raid,
Who knows? I don't know. I just put it out there.
it would. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
The biggest shout out I probably could have ever given you across like 8
I
streams.
know. That is a massive freaking shout out. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Well,
But yeah,
everybody there tonight could use your swear jar. Just put it out, like, I'm putting it out there. I
that's
feel like
true.
everyone.
That's true. It's but your stream was pretty PG. Just saying, we ran it for a little while, for like half an hour, and it hit 8, and then we reset it, and it got back up to 6. So
Wow.
not too profane, pretty PG, fairly not bad. But thank you for the shout out, Faz. That is huge, and I
was
Thank you for the
locked
shout out,
in.
Faz. That's like, that is huge. Part of me hopes that they don't raid me, so that it's like, you know, I can actually just do a nice short stream tonight, because it was a massive day, as you know, lots of tax stuff today, which is never fun. Hey, we've got a new follow just now from
Let's go.
Num Num. Thank you, Num Num.
Hey, Goomba.
And Goomba's in the stream for the first time. How cool is that? But yeah.
Oh, right. I missed that. I didn't get to see that, and I was way too into the game to do any highlighting from that, to be honest. It was too hardcore. I was already so, like, sad about being an anchor for our team, so I
You
couldn't
weren't
do that,
an anchor,
unfortunately.
Fast.
It'll just have to. To be fair, it's only 4 hours of footage,
I mean-
technically, and the intro of like. But the fun part was Dev and I bullying people into wearing outfits. We were the only 2 people wearing outfits, and then we got Kratos outfit. We got Lexi into an outfit. We bullied some people into outfits.
You did so well, Faz. You just wore you just wore a witch's hat with the medieval costume. Done. Instant mage.
Yeah, I'm so happy I got a second wear out of this costume from New Year. This was the New Year one I bought.
Yeah, guys, Faz has so many. Oh shit! It's Cray with a raid, dude. Thank you, Cray. Oh wow, that's huge. That's huge, guys. Yeah, wow. Thank you, Cray. Are you floating around there? That's okay. Just now, we're demonstrating what we're doing on this stream with me swearing with happiness. But yeah, thank you, Cray. How you doing, man? Yeah, let's see. I'm already following Cray, but definitely a shout out for Cray. And thank you, man, for the raid. How are you doing, Cray? And like, boom, instantly we're getting follows from this. That's massive. And then Overwatch, Oasis rating as well. Oh gosh, I thought I was gonna get some sleep, but like, no sleep for me.
You gotta talk about yourself. You gotta be like, hey everybody, welcome in. My name is Fastbrew.
Exactly.
And I'm the swear jar.
Yes, what Fast said. My name's I'm Basecode. I'm Seb. I'm Fast's brother. And we're making the swear jar that you see above us. That's on screen here. A little AR swear jar. Do you want to swear a bunch for me, Fast? You want to just
it's actually a fucking swear jar.
Yeah, it's not shit at all. It's fucking awesome. And then
it's the fucking greatest.
And then you guys can see down here.
Now it's got a massive fucking red. Let's go. Let's test this swear jar.
Holy shit!
Needs to be able to use.
Oh no! This is.
Everybody tonight could use this fucking swear jar. Look at it go. There we go.
And straight up you can see it on stream like right now, guys. All the shit that Fast says is gonna come up as this swear jar, and it'll keep track of how many things are happening. But oh my god, so much is happening here in terms of. Did we also get a raid from Nal with 183 viewers as well? Dude.
Let's go!
And then bam, we've got Sly with dropping all the subs as well. 10 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much, Slay. 10 fucking subbies. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. That's awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you, Nal. Thank you, Cray. Thank you, Oasis. I can't believe everybody went and streamed. I really chose the right time to go and stream today, didn't I? That's huge. That's huge. And Cray gifting us some tier 1 subs. Dude, thank you, man. Thank you. 5 tier 1 subs. Yeah, okay. So for anybody who missed it, because there's been a bunch of raids now straight after this, I'm Fast's bro Beans. I'm Fast's brother, Seb. And I'm a software engineer. I have a game studio and we make computer games. And so I thought I'd make some software engineering stuff on this stream, including the swear jar that you see in front of you now. This little swear jar here is currently listening to FastFee stream. And so all of the shit that FastFee says will make this swear jar count up. At the moment, it's like you can see all of the text and dialogue from the chat coming up there, from our actual voice communications, and so it's using AI to do this, guys. Man, I can't even keep up. I'm gonna have to go have a look at the alerts for a minute because there are so freaking many. Huge. We've got. I can't even keep up. We've got thank you installer Nos, SP-Bit, Lucas. And we've got Num Num, we've got Julius, we've got Small, we've got Gokstock, we've got Blue Banger, we got Vissa, we got Lumina, we got Moop. Oh gosh, and if you haven't been to the stream before, we're currently in the office right now where there's a freaking light activated thing where you're gonna have to do star jumps. It keeps us active, keeps us on our toes. Here we go. Lights reactivated. That's what you get for streaming in your office after like freaking like at 1 a.m. Holy crap, so many new follows. This is huge. Instinct, Spider, Tommy, XMA, Joan, Call Me Jerry. We've got
Can I get a 1 in the chat if you think your streamer needs a swear jar? Because, yeah, I saw Nal raid, I saw Cray raid.
Eggy Yolk. yeah, guys, like absolutely. If you think they're into this, the swear jar is a good idea. I absolutely want these guys to use this. If they're into it, I'm gonna make it free for all of them. If they want to stay accountable, can you give us another demo, Faz? Can you swear a whole bunch just for a minute, and we'll show these guys what's up with it.
Let's go, Nana,
we'll,
with the sub. Let's go. 2 months. We're at level 7 hype train, everybody.
Holy crap.
87% done through the level hype train.
Not wrong.
Pretty fucking pog, which is actually crazy. We got 3 minutes, 20 seconds to get that to a level 8 hype train. That's
I
the
think
shit right there. You guys can do it. You want to be part of it. You want to get those words
Holy
unlockable. You
crap.
got to do is give some bits to be a part of it. I think 100 bits.
It's freaking
Use
out
some
right
subs.
now. It's freaking out. Let's rerun it. We were gonna rerun it. Hold up. And so this is just gonna refresh there. But holy shit, Lumo, thank you so much. The 20 tier 1 subs. Really, really, really appreciate it. Mashup Man coming and jumping in with a tier 1 sub to Nal as well. That's huge. And oh my god, there's so many like chatters for the first time that have never really been in this stream before. I don't know how many times I should reintroduce myself because we had another raid just now from Nal, didn't we? That's insane. Amazing. So we've got Silly Gwen following just this minute. Yellow Banana resubbing again for 3 months of tier 1. Thank you so much. Oh man, I can't keep up with this. This is a bit overwhelming, Faz. I don't even know what to do with it. There's so much going on.
Good work. Good
Yeah,
work. Yeah, Lisa!
it's insane. There's too much. There's too much going on. And Lisa
Somebody
rating
who
with
does not need
17.
to use a swear jar. Let's fucking go.
Lisa
Let's
never
go,
swears,
dude.
but oh my god, so Lisa, I would love for
Oh,
her
no,
to
I've heard
collaborate
Lisa
on.
swear.
And thank you,
I've
Gab.
heard her fucking swear.
Gabs Tug, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that, and thank you, Lisa, for the raid. Okay, one more time. I'm Fast's brother, Seb. I'm otherwise known as Base Code. I'm making like games and software. At the moment, we're making a AI swear jar where any streamer, like say this was Creator, you could put that in. It would automatically create a swear jar, just like this one for let's do Base Code instead. We're gonna go Base Code, and it's going to create this overlay where you can see in the background here, it goes and it processes the stream, and it converts what the streamer says into text, and then it checks the text for swear words, and if swear words come up, then it's going to go and like drop a bunch of swear words in here. And so I'm gonna go full Tourette's mode for you guys in a minute, though I hardly ever swear IRL. I'm gonna do that just to demonstrate this, to give you an idea of what we're working on. And I really want, if you guys are interested in this project, I would absolutely love for you guys to encourage your streamers that rated here to try this on their own stream. So that means like Cray and Nal and Lisa and all these guys, if they want to, Nal, Oasis, Cray, I'm kind of making this for all of those guys. And so yeah, you can see here, it's got my text coming up. And so if I said like, shit, you know what, we're even just gonna I'm gonna go full Tourette's, and we are going to bring up the swear word list here from our profanity filter, and I'm gonna just smash out all these different words. There was the first one. So if I said shit, fuck, fucking, fuckhead, bitch, bitches, bastard, I can't even say, it's I can say it. I don't want to say cunt, but that's another one. That's another one where this would work. So if I said dick, dickhead, cock, cocksucker, wanker, if me or any of those streamers say any of those words, as you can see, it freaks out and it's going to spam. It's going to spam the overlay with the words that are said and keep track of how many swear words were said. I think it would be really cool to make this project really big and to get it on a whole bunch of different streams, and then to maybe connect it with a charity or something like that. So all the swear words that people were using maybe went to doing some good, and people either who want to make their own custom swear word lists and that kind of thing can do it. But that's what we're doing at the moment. Yeah, we're making this fun little tool. So far, we've got a pretty good proof of concept. We're not too far from getting this running on FastFeast stream soon, guys. So that'll be absolutely amazing if we manage to get that going. But yeah, holy crap, I can't keep up with this. There's absolutely too much going on in terms of follows. These follows have just skyrocketed. I can't believe it, guys. So Lucas, hold on, a whole bunch I've already read. Tommy,
Good night.
Joan. All right, good night, Fast. I don't know. I'm just like, I just can't sleep now. I'm just not allowed to sleep anymore. I have to stay up and work on this thing for a while. I'm not even going to do such like. What have you done? That's crazy. This is crazy. All right. I don't even want to look at how
Bye-bye.
many
Love you,
people. I love you too, Fast. Have a great night. Good night. But yeah, holy crap, we're sitting at 400 viewers now. And I don't even like look. I don't even know what to do here, guys. I think I need to probably, I can just go and let's talk through the system. Should we do that? Should we just explain how the whole thing works? I don't know how many people are actually into like the software engineering side of this. But that's what we kind of do here. So, I mean, we could talk a little bit for a while, but honestly, I think going through this and like showing you guys what's happening would be really good. I mean, first off, I have to say, Gabster, thank you so much for the follow. Wingless, Vikesouls, thank you. And Sophia, really, really great to have you guys along. I know this isn't your usual gaming content. This is fairly different from what you guys are used to seeing with all the software engineering stuff. But yeah, let me get rid of this overlay. And just one more time to demonstrate this whole thing. This is like, yeah, so the swear jar works if I say things like, you know, shit, fuck, fucking, fuckhead, bitch, bitches, cunt, cunts, bastard, damn, ass, prick, dick, dickhead, cock, all that stuff, which I would never usually say. It's just going to be like listening and then processing, and then this is what it does. And this works as a stream overlay, so that's what we're making right now, guys. We're just doing a little bit of software engineering as we go. So I'm not usually doing web development, but this is a web dev project. Usually what I'm doing is game development. So while I have everybody here, I'm just going to take the chance to like show you guys some of the games that we worked on at my game studio. So we worked on like, you know, Hitman was one really good project that we worked on. We've done a lot of VR development, so like Into Black, a VR game. We're doing work with drones and drone simulation at the moment. We're doing like a space game, which is really awesome. We've worked on some Star Wars stuff. We've done some of the stuff behind Wanted. So if you guys have ever seen the project that Cray is on, Actuator, my team at Actuator Digital, my company, did a little bit of the helping at the back end there. So making sure that the director menu, which is the thing that sits inside of like Wanted's video production process, works. That's, yeah. And so we've done some other things like, you know, Telethon Kids was like helping children learn about, you know, health and first aid and stuff like that. But the big thing, by far the biggest thing that we've done, and the thing that I'm most proud of, would be this software right here, or this game, On Point. On Point is like a VR light gun shooter. I'm actually going to run the trailer for you guys so that you can see. So yeah, that's On Point. That's my game. On this stream, I'm actually intending to, right now it's a VR game, so you can like, we've even designed this like custom controller for the Quest, so that you can pew, 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 pew. So if anybody's ever played like Time Crisis, or very much like Point Blank was a big inspiration for this game. If anybody's ever done that before, that's the kind of thing that, yeah, we really love here, is games like that, retro games. And we'll be doing a lot more game dev. In the future, we intend to port On Point to PC. So we're gonna make it into a PC game. It's not currently a PC game, but that's definitely part of the plan. And so, yeah, if you want to watch the game development process and you're interested in doing that kind of thing, it's absolutely what we'll be doing here. But yeah, I mean, at the moment, I'm doing the swear jar to try and make FastV's stream more interesting. And so yeah, that's the kind of thing that we're all about here is making games like that. I should also just say, if you guys do have a VR headset and you want to check out the game, it's currently available on both the Metastore and on Steam. Jump on Steam and give it a wish list. It really, really helps the development team, and especially if you have a Quest 2 or 3, I would absolutely encourage you guys to jump on and check the game out. If you don't like it, you can always get a refund, but yeah, it's a really, really fun and enjoyable game. Like at the moment, we've got over 90 different mini games in it, with new releases coming out really soon. And so yeah, at the moment it's just on VR, but if you guys want to see what it's like to do game development, I'm going to be porting this across to PC and probably streaming the whole process. And so yeah, like check us out, have a look at the stuff, and if you're into game development, like 100% would encourage you to come and check out the stream. Fast has encouraged me to get into the stream, and as you can see, she's really doing a lot to help me get that stream off the ground. So software and game development, I think, is a very much underloved category inside of Twitch, and I'm doing my best to correct that. So I'm going to come in and do what we can, making cool games and building a cool community, and kind of like using everything that everything that Fast is doing to help us to get this game up and off the ground, because making games is hard, and selling games is even harder. So I reckon if I like being here on Twitch, and I like streaming, and I love doing like game development, I love teaching people about how to make games, and also just about how to code. So that's what we're going to be doing on this stream. I'm thrilled that we have so many people tuning in to watch today. This is absolutely amazing. I could never have thought that I would have the opportunity to speak to such a broad audience. So that's really, really, really cool. So thank you to everyone who rated. Thank you to everyone who came across from the different streams, from all the different people who decided they would give me a raid. I can't believe that they managed to do that. And so yeah, that's what we're doing, guys. That's what we're doing. We're going to be making games, and for today, I think I'm just going to be continuing to make our project, the little swear jar project, which it's a little simple thing, but I really hope that the streamers who rated today, might enhance their streams by adding the overlay to it. And yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. But yeah, I'm thrilled that everybody's here, but I had not intended to. I was kind of coming toward the end of my stream, but honestly, with as many viewers as we have now, we're definitely going to spend a bit of time and make the most of this amazing audience that's just been raided. This is the biggest raid I think I can imagine. Absolutely incredible. So yeah, thank you to everybody who has come from the different communities, and I hope you guys find something that you enjoy. And oh my god, just now, 2 minutes ago, Dev has raided as well. So holy crap, we've got another 282 viewers jumping in. That's absolutely incredible. Thank you, Dev. Are you still around? I really appreciate that raid, Dev. Tonight's been just nuts. I think I couldn't have thought how effective it would be to like the timing of this. If the stream is absolutely crazy. And yeah, as Goldie's saying in the chat there, I've only been streaming for 2 months, so we're really new at this. We're just getting off the ground. We're really just getting going. We're just starting to build a community. But absolutely incredible that I'm getting the kind of support that I'm getting. This has got a real shot at being a good stream. Gorky Forky, thank you, man, for saying that for endorsing me and saying that the stream is amazing. I've got a lot to learn. Love the shameless plug from Sis Beans. I know, right? She was so onto it. She was just like, ooh, I should just Seb, who's rating? It's Seb. I know these guys. I'm so thrilled that she was like, yeah, that she thought of me and did that. It's a lot, but you've got to take every opportunity you can. I think Dev went to sleep. She's streaming for 6 days this week. Damn, she's really burning the midnight oil then, isn't she? That's full on. That's absolutely full on. Yeah, that's a lot. But yeah, okay, so I mean, I just heard another swear jar plink, which means I have a window open somewhere. Yeah, I do. Yeah. There, it's floating around. So it just detected, and this was listening to me. This was just detecting me swearing. So for those who didn't see what's up and what we're doing, to give you a bit of a sense of what this is going to do, there's going to be a website. It'll look a bit like this. You'll be able to put the name of the streamer in and create overlay. Just like click a button. Oh, hold on. What am I hearing there? Another raid from Lexi. Thank you, Lexi, with 176 viewers. That's absolutely huge. That's absolutely huge. So yeah, I'm Seb. I'm FastFee's brother. I'm just getting into streaming. I've only been doing this like 2 months now, not much more than that. I have a game studio. I'm the director of a game studio, and I love making computer games. I love making software. I thought I would start streaming, and I would make this a Twitch AI swear jar. You can put a streamer's name in and go create overlay, and you'll get something like this. And then if you say any one of these swear words, Digital Davis, thank you for the follow. And Sawyer Jones as well. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Lexi Graham following as well. I really appreciate that. And hello, Lexi. How are you doing? Thank you for the raid. I really, really appreciate it. I don't think we've met yet, but I can't wait to meet you in person. I was just checking you out on the stream, and you seem like a really cool person. And a part of the community of people that I'm starting to get to know down there in Melbourne. So thank you for the raid. Really, really, really appreciate it. Thrill House, thank you for the follow. JCell13, thank you for the follow as well. By the way, Lexi, if you're interested, this is what we're making on this stream. We're making a AI swear jar. We could have if we put in, something like that, and then we go create overlay, we'd get something like this. And then if I then go and say any of these swear words, Saberman, thank you so much for the 5 community gifts. I really, really appreciate it, man. That's awesome. If I were to say, shit, fuck, cunt, fuckhead, bitch, bitches, bastard, damn, asshole, dickhead, wanker, anything rude, anything like that, like bullshit, then what we're going to get is this. We're going to get our AI swear jar, detecting the things that we're saying and showing it on a stream overlay. That's basically what's happening. So if you want to, either you want to swear less or you want to celebrate your swearing or something like that, I would fill the swear jar so fast. Then this is perfect for you. Then this is absolutely perfect for you. If you want, Lexi, I really want to make this available. I think I'm going to start with a limited beta and probably put this in the hands of people all the people who rated me today. I'm thinking these are the people who will be able to, try this for the first time. And also, Lexi, if you have a potty mouth, and with your permission, you would be a perfect test subject for our stream here. When we go and we build this out, it's really, really useful for me to point the swear jar at someone specific. And even when they don't know it, that's when you get the best testing results. So that would be absolutely amazing. Yeah, definitely let me know when it's available. I think that would be hilarious. Excellent. Do you have any feedback for me? Do you like how it looks? What do you think of the little speech bubbles? Would you want a different theme that's special for you, or would you want to be able to change it to so Dev was saying she says the word like too much and she wants to get rid of that, and so she wanted to have a configurable list of swear words. I'm really wanting to build this with the community of streamers that will use it. So if you have any ideas, absolutely show her the landing page too. There we go. That's the landing page. So this will be up at www.digitalswearjar.com or something. And then you'll get this page, and then you can just put your name in, and then you can go create overlay. And then what you can do is like this. I'll show you on OBS so that you get an idea of what's actually happening here. You go and then you put browser source, and there's swear jar. And then from that you can create, hello? You can just create this. Oh, okay, that's why. And then from here you can just paste that URL, and then you'll get a browser overlay. And then if I go shit, fuck, damn, bastard, yeah, it's going well, right? Well, it's coming along. And so yeah, that's basically how it works. And so there's a delay right now that won't usually be there. We want to hook it up with a microphone and stuff like that, but Yeah, sorry, this one's still warming up. So then those alerts will come up and they'll show on your stream. That's essentially the idea. That's the idea of this. But yeah, I think it's a really fun project. I think it'd be quite cool if we, if I keep working on this a little bit longer and get it to the point where it's just like a seamless experience. And it'll be, I think it'll just be free, or either I'd like to integrate it with a charity or something like that. Digital Davis, you love the concept. That's great. That's great. But Lexi, thank you so much for the raid. I really, really appreciate that. I have to go do star jumps because the lights have turned off again. So one moment, guys. This happens because I'm working out of my office right now. Hold up. The lights turned off again. Yep. Consummate professional at work, but outside of work you swear hard. Digital Davis? Yeah, absolutely. I say numpty a lot. Okay, so here's how that would work. We would just like, at the moment it's a list of text, but we can do it like that. We can just say like that. And then we would do this through a web UI, so that like you hit a little cog before you generate the swear word and it includes your list. But like, if you don't want to say numpty or you want to highlight when you say numpty, we'll do mine and then I'll say numpty so you can get an idea. So this will get us the overlay. Then in the background, you can see it's still warming up. We're still having a little bit of work to do where it says like, connecting and whatever. It's like starting up. But at the moment it thinks there's upbeat music, but then it's going to transition to, okay, so there we go. And so if I were to say numpty, 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 then it would process that. Oh, it's doing it twice because we have our browser overlay. So, and then we go. Oh man, it's not doing that. It doesn't know that word very well. It's a bad demonstration. I need to work on this, guys. Numpty. It thinks I'm saying like number 10. So not flawless yet, but for the big swear words, it's definitely working. Yeah, still ironing out some bugs. Absolutely. So it's not flawless. It's definitely not flawless, but it's a work in progress, and I feel like we can definitely improve it. You wanted to learn to code, but it looks like a lot. Oh, look, Lexi, it's actually not that. It's not that much. Like, okay, let me give you an example of why it's not that much. So, for instance, all right, here we have our profanity list. It's really simple right now. These are just called strings. Strings are basically words that you would say. And so I've built a list of these strings with all the different swear words that I want to use in our test, like in our, a little prototype right here. And then this is this is a class. And a class is just like a way to group different methods and variables together. Variables are, sorry guys, ads. Variables are just like different, it's stuff in memory for the computer. And so the profanity list is just a list of the different swear words. And then we have a method, which is something that you can call from other code. So other code can say like, I have a profanity filter service, which is the class. And then I can go get profanity matches. And then I pass in the message that's been transcribed. And then it just says, okay, was it an empty string? If it was, then say there was no swear words. Otherwise, just check if the swear word is in that list and then return that. So yeah, it's like, I know, yeah, actually now that I look at it, like we're not using the simplest examples here, but definitely we're in a position where, you can get an idea of like, this is the system that checks the text to see if it's in a list of profane words, right? So it's like, it's not that hard. Software engineering, it's a bit like chess. If you've ever played chess, you get some really basic moves, and once you learn those basic moves, then you can start playing more and more complicated games with it, if that makes any sense. And so it's like, but it's the best thing about software development is it's very intriguing. Yeah, that's cool, Lexi. It's the most interesting puzzle that you've ever solved, but on top of that, you get to set your own objectives, you get to set your own goals, and if you solve the puzzle, you get something really cool at the end of it. That's what it's like. It's like the most interesting puzzle game that you've ever played, with unlimited things to create as you do it as a part of the process. So to me, that's why I really love software engineering and I really love game development. And so yeah, what we're doing here is like, you know, it's a really, I think I maybe just showed you a really simple example, or like it's not exactly a simple example, but it kind of illustrates like there are some very basic building blocks that once you learn them, you can start to piece them together. And then it like, you know, from really simple building blocks, you get really complicated things. And so yeah, for us, this swear jar I think is a pretty, you know, it's a pretty cool example of what you can make with like, you know, not that much time. I think we've probably put like, I looked at it and it was like 30 hours of streaming, and most of it was me just like doing this where I talk to chat instead of actually making the software. So yeah, I don't know. I think if you want to get into it, like I absolutely would love to help you. Yeah, very informative. Awesome, Lexi. Awesome. Did you have any questions? Did you want some like really simple examples of like we can do like a hello world example. I can take you through some really basic coding if you're interested in it while we're here, because with so many people, I feel like that's an interesting thing to do. Yeah, let's do it. We'll do something really simple. We'll go over like a C# primer and we'll do a console application. How about that? And we'll put it like, yeah, so let's go Lexi. All right, your brain is fried. All right, well, I was halfway into it. You definitely need bed. Sorry to cut it short. That's totally fine. That's totally fine, Lexi. Some other time, stop by and I'll show you some of the really, really basic like coding things that you can build out into really, really awesome and complicated and fascinating and interesting and like vibrant different applications down the line. So yeah. All right. Good night, Lexi. Thanks for dropping by. Thank you for like actually engaging with the chat as well. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. That it means the world. I think you must remember, like, can you remember when you got started, how crazy it was when you got a big raid? I feel like I just got a big raid from some of the biggest content creators in Australia all at once. So right now I'm like on top of the world. And I'm really, really thrilled to have all of you here. So, yeah, thank you guys for dropping by and being here. And so, yeah, that's what we're doing. So, yeah, the raids didn't feel real back then. That's absolutely right. I'm overwhelmed by this. It's like, I've been trying to like, Fass has definitely been helping with her raids and helping like, you know, I think she just did a shout out that managed to drop a massive number of people here. I got so many different follows, so many subs, so many, you know, so much engagement from just like one little shout out from the right person at the right time. It makes such a big difference. And then you coming along and like actually sticking around in the chat, it means a lot. So yeah, thank you so much for doing that. And go get some sleep. I hope you rest well. It was really nice to meet you. Not just in Australia, but in the world. You're right, Gorky. You're absolutely right. That's like some of the biggest streamers in the world just rated me. How crazy is that? That is something next level. That is really, really, really cool. But yeah. So something different, guys. I think software engineering, it doesn't get enough, like, especially making games relax, show the progress. Yeah, absolutely. You're fried. You need sleep. Good night. Sleep well. Thank you so much. Have a great night. And thank you for yeeting your community over here. I'm doing good. Thank you, Sly. Thanks. That's really, really cool for you to say so. Yeah, the follower goal needs a lift. You're absolutely right. We just blew through everything. We just blew through the follower goals. Okay, so, I mean, yeah, what should we even do now with this many people? That's really, really cool. I think one more time I should use the platform just to like explain what this stream is now that you're all here. So yeah, again, for anybody who's just come in through Lexi's last raid, I'm Seb. I'm Fastfee's brother, and yeah, I'm blessed enough to be friends with some of the streamers that raided me today. I've never really streamed before until quite recently. Will, if you have any questions about the swear jar, ask them, and I'll show you what's up with it and what we've been doing. But yeah, when I'm not streaming, I have a game studio. I'll actually just show you guys what the kind of things that we do there. My studio Actuator makes games. We've worked on things like Hitman and a whole bunch of VR games, and we do a whole bunch of cool stuff with like drones and simulating drones and ag tech. We've done a lot of stuff in a whole bunch of different, a whole bunch of different areas. We've done like stuff in mining. If you guys have seen Wanted, I absolutely would recommend that you go over and subscribe to their channel. They've got some of the most amazing content on YouTube because they're basically making entire computer games inside of GTA, and they're just like shooting cool videos and deleting them. So Actuator did some of the design of the software systems that sit behind that. We've done a whole bunch of mining stuff. We work with like Star Wars. We've worked on Earth 2. We have been making games behind the scenes for a long time. We've worked in medical stuff. But what we love most, what we love more than anything else, is making games. And we've been making our own game now for a little while called On Point. You can grab it on Steam. You can grab it on Meta. You can join the Discord. It's like, if you guys have ever played Point Blank, it's a lot like Point Blank or like Time Crisis. It feels like playing an arcade game. So we're even like making guns and stuff so that you can jump in the VR headsets and just like, it opens the arcade up into your entire room, and all you have to do is like blast stuff. We put hundreds of hours into making the shooting feel really, really juicy and satisfying. It's the most satisfying shooting experience on VR, I think. So I would absolutely encourage you guys to, if you have a VR headset, like go try the game out. It's, right now it's on discount on Meta. It's live for a wish list on Steam. In the future, I'm going to be streaming, converting the game from VR to PC so that it's a PC game, and so you guys can follow the development journey if I do that at some point. Not too far down the line. I think first I'm going to be fishing the swear jar, which is a great segue to what we're doing right now with the swear jar. We're making an AR swear jar that any streamer like Lexi or Cray or Fastfy or Lufu, if anyone wants to use the swear jar, they can just go to a URL, they can put in their streamer name, they can create an overlay, it'll go across to that stream, and it'll do a little bit of connecting, and then it's going to essentially, it'll like listen to the streamer and figure out if the streamer is swearing, and every time they swear, it's going to drop a coin into the swear jar. And so what they want to do with that is up to them. I think I might integrate something like a charity, but to give you some examples, if I said fuck, shit, bastard, asshole, cunt, oh man, I'm so bad at remembering swear words. If I pull that list up though, it's going to be way easier. Bitch, okay, so you can see it working now. Bitch, asshole, prick, fucked, fucking, shit, wanker, wankers. There we go. Like all that stuff, it'll do this, and it'll do it as a stream overlay. So I'm sorry for all the profanity. As you can see, I actually would like to reduce the amount of profanity that is happening in the world. And so creating the swear jar is like, sometimes you have to, understand thy enemy. So I'm like, yeah, sorry for all the swearing and the sudden Tourette's outburst, but that's what we're making right now on stream. That's what we've been engineering. Basically that's what we've been making. So that was the plan for this stream, but I feel like now that there's this massive audience coming through, I have to just like take the time to properly introduce myself, so I'm not just sitting there just like tippy tapping away writing code. But yeah, well, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing on this stream. We're in the process of making this. We were just doing some refactoring, which is essentially where we take the code and we change the way that it looks. Gorky, what is my favorite game that I've ever played? And what's the favorite game that I ever made? Okay, great questions. Favorite game I ever played is probably, like, I don't think you can beat Counter-Strike 1.6. That's like my entire youth. But favorite game I made would be Mini Motor Racing. Mini Motor Racing definitely has a special place in my heart. I mean, recently I'm really proud to have, helped contribute to creating Hitman. So that's definitely a big one. But Mini Motor Racing is like, I spent years of my life making this game. Where yeah, it used to run on the original iPhone, which was pretty cool. And you pick your cars and then you run them around this racetrack. It feels like driving an RC car. So yeah, definitely that game is one of the favorite games of all time that I made. But I made a bunch of other really cool games, like Gun Club was another one, which is another game you can get in VR. But originally it was on the iPhone. But yeah, Gun Club is like, it's gun porn for Americans, let's be real. But also it's just like a fun shooter as well. So yeah, these would be Gorky. Yeah, we did that through a collaboration with XR Games. So you can see here, you can see like a little bit about what we did. If you're interested, you can go to the Actuator Digital website and have a look at the blog. But that was Hitman VR on the MetaQuest. So that's this experience.
Your choices, your weapons, your world in your hands. Go in, all guns blazing, or stay concealed. Be creative.
So we helped get that running on the MetaQuest. But yeah, Gorky, that's shout out to the Binary Mill for sure. The Binary Mill is such an amazing place. But yeah, okay, so okay, I am hesitant to just like jump into coding right now because, like, honestly, we're classic slip on the banana technique. No, it's a good question, Gorky. It's a really, really good question. But yeah, okay, so where we're at right now, we're in the process of refactoring, and so let's see, I'll bring up my to-do list. I had the thought to, we had this Twitch URI resolver, and we want to put that down in the Twitch audio reader. So let's see, Twitch URI resolver. Okay, I need to, okay. And I'm saying what I needed to do with this was put it inside of the Twitch audio reader. So let's see where I'm trying to, like, right now bring back what I was thinking last night. Okay, so here's our resolver. Okay, yeah, the URI is being passed in, but what I'm saying is I want to pass in the resolver instead, and then do like actually resolve the thing here. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know how much I should explain as I go here. If we can help, let us know. Well, Will Skit, if you like, do you have a software dev background? Have you done any engineering before, or do you have any questions as we go? Like, honestly, if you want to help, like, absolutely help and jump in with suggestions. But also, if you have questions, I would encourage some questions from the chat as well. So yeah, here we go. Let's get that Twitch URI resolver, and rather than just passing in the URL, we're going to pass that in. URI resolver. And then we'll cache that. So when I say cache, I mean like save an instance of this variable for later use. So, and then here, what I want to know is if the URI, we're going to make this nullable, which means by putting this question mark, it means it may not have a value, and we're going to make it not have a value by default. And then from there, we're going to check. If it's null, then we're going to resolve. So this, then we'll say the URI equals that, and we're going to await it and then get the URI, and then we also have to pass in the channel name. So read audio async, previously it was passing in the URI, which would have had the channel name built into it, but we're going to have to pass the channel name in here instead. So let's see, how many times is this used? Twice. So if anyone can hear noise in the background, by the way, which is an interesting quirk of this stream, we are sitting above a nightclub right now. So I'll pause this and I'll see if, ready, can you hear the music? Hold up. Oh, it's not loud enough. when it goes in like, there we go. Can you hear it softly? Yeah, so we're above a nightclub right now, in Fortitude Valley, Brisbane, actually. So that's where the office is. But yeah, all right. So from here we need to pass the streamer name in as well. And I'm just wondering, like, will we even know the streamer name at this point? Whisper Audio Captioner. Maybe it won't know the name, which this is going to throw a spanner in the works. Where did Audio Reader come from? So we're going to have to pass it down even further. Streamer name. So stream name. So channel, I think. Twitch channel? Twitch channel name, that's the name of the variable. Twitch channel name, and then I'll bubble that in, bubble that down rather than bubbling it up. So hold on, I missed some subs. Thank you, BS Swags, so much for the follow, and also Phoenix FFS. Thank you so much.
Super professional, super engaging, no more embarrassing typos.
And so we've got, yeah, hold on, I did say thank you to Thrill House. Right. Will Skit, nah, I know a little about coding, probably not enough to get that far. I am more of advice and ideas kind of person for this. Absolutely. Fizz, yes, we could pass a string, but if you've ever heard of the concept of primitive obsession, I would absolutely recommend that you look into that if you haven't. So here's an example of primitive, like passing a string in is very seldom the best option when you can have something more specific. Hold on, I'm just gonna do star jumps to get the lights back on, guys. Crazy, you have me on 2 screens because of the raids. Do I get double the views for 2 streams? I don't know. Okay, so that link is not working, but primitive obsession is like, you can use like integers and strings and like really basic types to describe a lot of stuff. But primitive obsession is something where like a cure for primitive obsession is using types. So why is it a problem? It basically, that like those types get really overused, and it can lead to unclear code bugs and difficulty in maintaining and extending systems. So it's not particularly expressive. It can there's risk of errors, like a big risk of errors, because you can like pass types around in a way that don't make sense. Like I could put in a, what's another string in the system? I could put like a IP address or a swear word in place of a streamer name. But if I call this a Twitch channel name, then it can never be anything but a Twitch channel name. And so using it like this instead of a string is, I think, a better approach. So yeah, just like if you want to learn more about that, go look up primitive obsession, Fizz. And yeah, like for that reason, we're going to use a Twitch channel name instead. So yeah, there we go. We'll bubble that down. Did we also, yeah, because we went and inherited this with, did we do that? Yeah, we needed that here. Twitch channel name. And no, we're not going to make that null. But we do want to, yeah, that's fine. We'll make that like that. I don't think we ever don't use a parameter there. Twitch channel name. Okay, so what we're saying is, all right, this is no longer read-only. So if we want to get rid of this and just pass the resolver in, if it's the case that we haven't yet got our URI, so like this is the M3U8 URI is like the sound, the URL for like reading the sound out of Twitch. And if we don't have that, then we're going to get the URI for that and resolve the channel name. And then from there, that means the rest of the code will work. But if we don't have that, then we're just going to go past this, because we don't want every time somebody like tries to read audio, which happens a lot, we don't want this to go over and over and over. We only want it to happen the first time. So we've passed this in now. And then we're going to have to, like, that streamer, the channel name is going to have to, like, all right, this is a new test. So in our tests, we'll introduce a new thing as part of our arrange. And we should really arrange act assert here. It's part of our act. And here's our assertions. Assert. And then there, keep that together. Okay, so our URI, we should, so no longer caring about URI, we are, let's see, so we need a resolver. Do we need a resolver? Maybe not. Yes, we do need the resolver. Resolver equals substitute for I resolver. What was it called again? Hey, Danny Talker, how's it going? How am I getting the voices text? That's a really good question, Danny. What I'm doing is I'm reading the audio from the Twitch stream, and then I'm feeding it into an AI called Whisper, and Whisper will convert the spoken word into text, and then from that I'm gonna like parse the text in order to get the words, yeah, and then I'll check them for swear words. That's basically what's happening here. And Recti, you're absolutely right. We need a star jump emoji. That would be awesome if we did that. Haven't done that yet, but yeah. Okay, psych. We need to rig up a Lego Rube Goldberg machine to wave in front of the sensor. That would be a good solution. That'd be pretty fun. We could connect it to like subs or something. Otherwise, I have to sit here in the dark. I really want to do more of that type of stuff, like the hardware integration where I bring like random shit into the stream. Pretend I send Nal raid message. Ah, you're coming in with Nal's raid. Thank you, A11 Ask. It's great to have you here, man. Well, what did I say? What did I say? I must still have a swear jar running, and I must have dropped some kind of swear word. Or I'm saying one of the words on the extra list. We had some test words. Like, I can say red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, so that I can get this thing to work without having to swear, which is... Souls, it's called Rider. I really like this IDE. There we go. So red leather, yellow leather, it's just like, yeah. So we've got some test words in there. I must have dropped the test word before. I don't think I swore, or maybe I didn't, I missed it, but... yeah, it's C#. Since when does it have var as a thingy? Yeah, var, it's actually been there a really long time, 11 Ask. But what you probably don't recognize is this. This is the weird thing that we're doing with C# today. We're using like, notice how this is HTML mixed in with C# at the same time. Yeah, pretty weird kind of environment. This is called Blazor. We're using C# for web development because we're a game dev that we do a lot of Unity. We know C# pretty well. So yeah, we're doing that. We're doing that here. It's you're right, Fizz. It's called Rider. There are heaps of emotes on 7 TV. Maybe worth talking to Fass about it. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Crazy. I still need to do that. Would a fan work just as well? A fan would work just as well. Absolutely. Yellow Banana, welcome, man. Oh, well, good night, I should say instead. Blue is also in the list because we had some tongue twisters suggested by... it was billions of blue blistering barnacles, and blue found its way in there. So we have a few colors, like red, blue, yellow. And yeah, so if I drop all those things, when the text processing finally catches up, then it detects those things, and it puts words in the swear jar, even though we're not swearing. It's just a nice way for us to get around all those restrictions. But yeah, that's absolutely it. And it's a Razor file thingy. Yeah, it's a weird extension, right? It's a weird thing. It's also like server-side rendered, but client-side presented. It's a really weird paradigm. If you've never seen this before, 11 Ask. He has just added it. Let's see. Yeah, I've just added it. You're absolutely right, Fizz. It's not the most common. Yeah, I have to set it up to be a lot more like a bunch of other stuff. But we, like I said earlier in the stream, guys, I'm really only just getting started. So then he just needs to give Goldie permission so that you can get on it. Yeah, I have to do a lot of things. I have to get a lot of things going for Goldie, but he's been really amazing and supportive. I absolutely will do that, Fez, but I don't think we're going to do that tonight. I think I need to have an account for permissions. Absolutely, yes. Blistering too big for the bubble to show. That's true, maybe. Hold on. Billions of blue blistering barnacles. Was it too big? We'll see in a moment. We'll see in just a minute. Drum roll and now? There we go. Billions, blue, blistering. You're right. Blistering is too long. We're going to have to put that on the backlog. It's overflowing. It's the only... I mean, there aren't many swear words as long as that, right? There aren't many swear words as long as that. But, yeah. I do like these tongue twisters. It's a good way to test it. A proper cup of coffee from a proper copper coffee pot. Ugh. Blah, blah. Absolute tongue twisters. But, the acoustic vibration generator is working back again. Look at that, cup of coffee didn't overflow. That's interesting. That's actually really interesting. Why did the... that's weird. Anyway, we were refactoring. How's it going, Sam? Hantak, welcome. It's going great. I was going to get lots of sleep tonight, have a short stream, but then we got raided by like every big streamer ever. Holy crap. And so now I'm like on high energy mode. I need some caffeine to keep up with the pace of what's happened tonight. It's been absolutely whack. It's really crazy what's happened. I've got the chance to introduce myself to so many people. I don't even know how many follows we just hit. It's really got to be like, I'm overwhelmed. I'm so thrilled. Fastfy gave us a massive shout out. We're now at 428 followers. We were so far down from that before, guys. We were at like maybe 380 to 428 out of like one group of raids. Absolutely nuts that it went like that. So really cool to get support from so many cool people like that. That's really, really awesome. But okay, where were we? Because we're doing a coding stream here, right, guys? And it can't just be chatting all the time. I feel like very often I get caught like yapping and hell no, Yellow Banana, hell no. I'm not going to go to sleep with such a massive number of people coming in to watch the stream. I'm not going to miss this chance. Absolutely will. We're going to stay focused. We're going to get some stuff done. We're going to get things done. URI resolver. Okay, we don't need this up here anymore, but what we can just do is pass this down. So we can pass that down and get rid of this here. What else did it need? The channel name. Well, let's see. We could just pass the channel name in, and then, but no, it wants the resolver. So where's the resolver? Resolver. Yeah, we'll pass that down. There we go. What else is there? Have we done all of the refactoring necessary to get this to work? And where were we at with that diagram? We should regenerate that diagram sometime soon. So let's stop it, rebuild it. I've got to keep the numbers up. I mean, it does feel a little bit like that when you get an opportunity like this. Like, one day maybe I'll make Twitch partner or something like that, and if that ever happens, then you really need to have the numbers. I'm not sure that will ever happen for me, but it would be pretty amazing if it did. It would be really amazing if that happened. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Okay, Twitch channel name, and now when we're implementing this, it'll match there, so no more complaints here. Channel name. I don't think I like these comments anyway, so we're going to... Yep. I mean, this might actually be useful information. Let's also add a param type here. The name of the channel to read audio from. And then that can be channel name. All right, so we fixed that up. All right, rebuild. So let's see. we had 7 or 8 raids. I know, Goldie. How crazy is that? It's just like everyone decided to end their stream at the same time, and Fast gave us that shout out. Holy crap. That was a lot. That was absolutely huge. I didn't even get a chance to like thank Cray and stuff. It's I mean, I hope that those guys like didn't stick around and it wasn't just like being rude, being overwhelmed by everything. But anyway, channel name equals new channel name, and then where are we at? And we'll do this like based code. Why not? It's code, and that needs to, because this is a value type. This is so yeah, some people won't recognize this like constructor method before, but this is like, you know, this is like a good thing that you might be interested in Fizz. It's like this comes from domain value objects, and value objects are implementing something here from let's see, value of. I would definitely recommend checking out that NuGet package for value of. It's just like a really convenient way to like change the type of a string into something different. Hantak, how am I doing? Dude, I'm doing so good. It's been crazy. It's been a crazy good stream. You need backup. Yeah, I definitely do, Sly. It's yeah. I was working overtime to try and get all of the shout outs done. Goldie, yeah, you did great. You did so good, Goldie. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for helping. I really appreciate that. Dude, I don't know what I would do without you. Sly, can we make the AI tool to help me? I don't think any AI could ever replace Goldie. That man is too on point with it. Essentially extend, but with its own methods. Still a bit sick, guys. If you tuned into the stream yesterday, you would have heard me in like full, I don't know, either Grandpa or Dirty Harry mode. It was, yeah. Sorry I had to. No, absolutely, Goldie. Dude, you did so good. You did so good. Alright, where are we at? Okay, audio captioner. Twitch channel name? Oh, why isn't that working? Okay, right. So we extended this, but we didn't change our interface. I feel like this is now a little more dirty, right? I think we could probably push the audio reader down into all of these objects so that they are like simpler implementations. Capture audio async from the audio reader. Yeah, we might actually do that. Hey guys, create the audio reader internally here every time we need that, instead of like passing it all the way down. It might be a bad idea and we might undo the change later, but I feel like for now that is probably a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, imagine somebody rating with like 7,000 viewers. Holy crap, psych. Yeah, I wouldn't even know. I'd die too. We'd both die. I'd have a heart attack and then probably go viral for like having a heart attack and dying on stream. Would need help for that one for sure. For sure, Will. You're 100% right about that. Alright. Let's keep going. Keep rebuilding. Twitch audio reader. Are we in a test now? No, we're in that transcriber runner. This can just get passed in. And I don't know that we need... We change this to the resolver so we can pass that in. And that's no longer needed. And is this even needed? Seems like no. We can just start now? That's kind of neater. How will it know what to start? It has the resolver. Does the resolver... I mean... This is actually confusing me a little. How would this be able to run that goes like that. This runs the resolver. I mean, where is the resolver actually used? That's an important question. In the audio reader, in the resolver, and then this reads. So read then reads the channel name. Okay. I mean, that's pretty cool. If the runner can start. I mean, very interesting. I feel like something's wrong here. I feel like we've just made a mistake. I mean, what's our unchecked in code? I mean, yeah, it seems like we did have all our changes stashed. So the new changes will be like, yeah, coming up well there, I think. Oh man, I'm so curious how this will actually turn out. That now has the resolver instead. Start processing audio 4, channel name, stream readers.add. Okay, this was the system we were working on before. So save next audio segment is going to be, yeah, here's where the channel name comes through. Name, yep. All right, we're making progress. This is one of those, like, you've done a refactor, so now you keep just like rebuilding as you go. Fizz, have a great night, dude. Sleep well. Thank you for coming and joining in with the stream. I don't know. That's a beauty. What are you referring to? Dota Ponim? With mods don't have that power. Okay, yeah. Like, it would make a great clip. It would make a great clip if I like freaking died of a heart attack, you mean? Absolutely. Absolutely. That would make a great clip, but I don't know if I want that clip to happen. I'd rather not get a heart attack. But I think it'd be pretty hard not to, wouldn't it? Okay, there's the audio reader. I feel like something's wrong here. This audio reader should probably know who it's reading audio for. And it used to know that from the URI, right? But now it doesn't. Now we've pushed that down here to read audio async. I mean, yeah, need to think more about this, right? We really need to think hard about what's happening here. Buffer audio captures is going to be passing. I mean, let's finish the refactor and then we can step back and think about things at that time, right? Because here we already have, we can just pass this through. Keep going. We don't want Seb to have a heart attack either. Although shitting his pants is acceptable. I mean, you basically just saw that with all those raids. That was, I thought Fast was going to do it, and I was like, no, 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 oh my god. Hold on, guys, we're going to wave some arms for a moment. Alright. There we go. Did we make a noob mistake and forget to substitute for, yeah, we got distracted halfway through what we were doing here. Twitch resolver, and then we can pass our resolver in. There we go. And then it seems like we don't need that anymore. So, interesting. And then the channel name, we do need the channel name after all. We need to create the channel name. Channel name equals substitute, well, we could just go channel name dot from paste code and pass this in. There we go. Your start method won't know your channel name. That's right. You're absolutely right, Pedota Ponim, but it will know it from when you caption the audio. So if you do that, I'm not liking this refactor necessarily, actually, if I think it through, because then when we go to read audio, we pass the channel name in there, and then inside of that, it will be like, do I know what my channel is? If I don't, then try and do it. And the reason we did this was to push down, push a system down to a lower level, but I don't know. I'm not so sure about it actually. It might caption audio async, and then we can. This will be channel name. Because I think once we have this basic refactor going, then we can go and change it again. Yes. Let's see. So let's do this in our range. Paste code, and now we can pass this in here. Not that it actually matters. This is one reason why tests can become a little bit of an for some reason it doesn't seem like a good thing to pass it from the start down. Start works only on one channel. No, you're absolutely right, Bonham. I think, yeah, you're making a good point. You're speaking a reason. I think I'm tempted to not back out of this and just to get it to the point where it's finished, since I think I'm close. I really only have potentially three more, well, you never know how many errors are hiding behind this one. But, I mean, hold on, let's go have a think about it. That Twitch channel name, let's go find all its usages. All reference types. No, not all reference types. All the things that reference it is what I really want. I mean, we'll see that in this list here, right? The SwearJar service, audio capture processor, Whisper audio captioner. I mean, how is it functioning? It has caption audio async. I mean, yeah, it does feel wrong. I mean, this is not bad. The fact that you can just go read audio for a channel, that's pretty cool, but also this should be stateless, right? Like this doesn't even need to be a field anymore, actually, at all. That can just, I mean, this might be the solution for this. But see, now I'm making too many changes, like broad changes that I shouldn't necessarily be making, because I'm in the middle of a refactor. I don't think this affects anything though. It just does like simplify a system. Oh, but the reason this is bad is because this isn't a hot path. So other usages of this are going to do this really frequently, and I don't want to re-resolve, which is why I was caching it. So, I mean, let's just do this for a minute. Let's stash. And what we were doing was, we were kind of like leading off of this note that we left ourselves from yesterday. Resolver in audio reader. So let's do that. We'll stash those changes. What were we doing here? This was yesterday's work, where we were still fixing some tests. This is why I don't like changing things throughout the... I mean, that's legit. Audio capture background service. We were in the process of creating something to do this. Yes, this makes sense. So this is what this was related to. Adding capture background service. And then we were getting rid of the audio capture process. So yeah, we were moving that background service across. So hold on, we removed those tests because we didn't like them yet. So replace with, okay, that's what we did last. Now we've got a clean slate. We've got our stash for what we were trying to think through. Bedota, I don't want to make them static because so this is in the context of ASP.NET, and actually just in general, I think it's bad to have static things where, you know, especially if you're doing your proper dependency injection, then having static stuff is not going to be good. Interesting. Why is that not coming up as a... I mean, this is pretty weird. Let's do a rebuild. When did we check in some changes that caused that to get deleted? I mean, probably it's bad that we checked in this work in progress. These should probably be collapsed. They're not even working. So I should fix this, collapse those things and take it from there. I think that's where we're going. But first things first, what happened to our resolver? That was around. That was definitely around. So let's go look at our history. When was that deleted? Just here. State before commit, please. Let's bring that back. See what's happening. Audio caption processor. I wonder what that was. Did we delete that? I mean, I definitely see. I mean, this was kind of a work in progress anyway, right? Oh no, this was what we were. This was the whole point. This is going to be stashed here. Interesting that it's stashed and not, like, it must have been a half commit. Man, we were pretty tired and sick last time we were working on this. State at commit, reset that file, bring that back. You use dependency injection throughout the app. Yes, and because we're using dependency injection, we want to avoid static stuff. There might be a few instances where static stuff can be used, but like, it's just so bad for, like, creates so many bugs with variables floating around that persist in ways that they shouldn't otherwise. And so in general, it's best not to use statics in this kind of context. My voice is almost recovered. Yeah, man, I'm feeling so much better. I'm feeling way, way, way better today than I was the other day. It's feeling way better. Absolutely. You can always double check your writer local history for deleted files. Yeah, writer's really good like that. But at the same time, like, I did check files in with Git, and I tend to try and use Git where possible to recover files. Just because, like, you don't always have writer around for that type of thing. All right, where were we? This change seems to be there from, shouldn't this have been stashed? Really, I think this should have been stashed. I'm confused about why half the stash seemed to work there. Oh, this is because I brought it back. I brought this back from the commit. So yeah, absolutely. This needs to just be changed to work with the old interfaces before we did that refactoring. All right, nearly there, getting there. We don't need the resolver. We don't need the resolver there either. Are we getting rid of that entirely? Yeah, I guess we are. Yep. Yami Kek. How you doing, Yami Kek? Good to see you back in the stream, man. Look, we got rated by freaking everyone in the whole world. We're sitting on such a... Guys, should we see if we're at the top of software and game development? I think we probably are. I'm really curious. Are we owning that category right now? It's highly possible. It's highly possible. Here we go. Hold on, back. software and game dev, viewers high to low. Oh, second place. Pretty good. I mean, that's interesting. These guys are talking about 11 labs. Interesting. Realistic voices with 11 labs. That's pretty cool technology, actually. I really like what they're doing there. So, pretty cool. But take that, Lana. We're finally beating you. Yes. Yeah, we're beating Lana Lux. That's amazing. That's crazy. We're beating Janet too. Gosh. That's yeah. High five, guys. High fives. We did it. Number 2. If only we weren't like, this is Stack Blitz official. I don't even know who those guys are, but that's really cool. That's really cool that they're having such a successful stream. They're talking about their tech. 11 Labs is pretty amazing, to be fair. If you guys haven't tried it, I've been thinking about using a free version of that. What do y'all think of this? Yeah, high fives, Gorky. What do you guys think of this idea? So the idea would be that we would have something that reads the Twitch chat, and then what it'll do is it will read the words and then let you claim a voice, and then it will read your words to me in the voice that you configure. That's the idea, and then I don't have to read chat anymore. I can just like have it talk to me, and I wouldn't even have to like check who's saying it, because I would just like hear the voice and be like, oh, that person said this thing. And you could, in theory, give it a sample of your own voice, and then see how that goes. Okay, we've refactored now, guys, to the point where I feel like this needs to get squashed. So we're going to amend that change, because we don't want we don't want a not working version of this. From there, we're going to squash this into its parent, squash into parent, reword. And then when that happens, oh, it didn't give me a chance to reword. We've still got our stash down here if we ever need it. Reword, and we're gonna take that one instead. Get magic, history rewritten. Okay, cool. So let's see. I think we need to step back from this whole thing and take a bird's eye view. Look at the whole thing, right? This background service, let's start there, because this is really like the heart of what we were working on last time, and also the heart of how this system needs to work, right? The background service is just a thing that will be sitting there, and it's going to be like processing all the different audio streams at the same time in the background. And because it's a background service, it's going to be running in ASP.NET. So, the thing that I don't think we did yet was how do you actually do this? Let's go see. Let's have a quick see work, FastFee, stream tools. Yeah, that's where we're at. And from here we'll go codecs, and so how do I add this to at startup as a background service? Oh man, it's annoying that you have to like hold left and right to move the cursor in this program, and that delete is backspace. Man, honestly, I'm so getting a bit over codecs. I really am not enjoying the development experience on it. I feel like I'm gonna wind up reverting back to like tray or cursor or something like that. Yeah, let's see what it has to say about that. That's Discord call with extra steps. Totally worth it. Absolutely. And look at that. You're using the Goldie icon there. Comment. What name ad hosted? Hey dude, you actually know some of your stuff. And you managed to beat we're gonna go auto and let it do its thing. But you're absolutely right. It's so we are looking at go builder services, add hosted. Yes, add hosted service, and that was audio. Audio capture background service. Hey, Intervision, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate the follow. That's so cool. For you to like what we're doing and to follow along. And yeah, much appreciated, man. Enhance. Absolutely. This is like that, you know, SVU when they're like, there's some video footage and they're like, zoom in and he's like, enhance. You use ASP.NET Core for some stuff, and these background services are projects for cron jobs. Yeah. Like, they're very much like that. But yeah, absolutely. It's a lot like cron jobs if you're familiar with the Linux. I find it way better than like, what's it called? Like there's, in the Python stack on Flask, you've got like celery workers and things like that. This is so much nicer. It's so much nicer than that, in my opinion. It was on my NIC. You can split it on Badota or Pommen. Okay, cool. I might just go with Pommen. That's easier to like read and think about. You are cron artist Sly. That's so bad it's good. That's so bad it's good. Yeah, all right. So we've got that background service. That's going to execute this in the background. We'll need to. I really want to write some tests around this just to make sure that like, we've been doing a lot of writing without a lot of making sure that shit works, and I feel like it's. Yeah, you can tell you're delirious from a lack of sleep, dude. You've hit that like stupid o'clock. You ever remember when you were a kid and you like had sleepovers and then it hit that time of the night where everything was funny and you just like made the most hilarious jokes? I feel like I'm getting close to that frame of mind, and you're definitely there already. The worst part, guys, is I thought I would jump on and do a couple of hours of stream, and then like, because I have to be up at like 6 a.m. not even kidding. But I'm just gonna like blow through, I think. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I can't end the stream here. I can't do that. We're gonna keep going. Okay, so add capture background service. Yes. All right. So then let's go have a look at what we were doing here. Because this audio caption processor running in our background service, this is where we're at. We were thinking about like how we improve the system to have just one instance of our captioner. So I think that's the idea, is we're going to have one instance of our captioner, and then if somebody wants to start processing audio, they can do so with a Twitch channel name, and then that's going to add the reader and the captions. Time to start jump, guys. Didn't even need to. Just had to move back. When all my sentences make no sense. More like non-sentences. Non-sentences. I'm sorry, that was really bad. That was worse than your joke, Sly. So much worse. Okay, so if you say start processing audio for the channel name, it's going to find the URI for the channel. It's going to get an audio reader, and it's going to add it to the list of audio readers. And then it's going to add the channel name to the caption results. So then, yep, exactly. And then execute async is something that happens as async executor, but really that's what's going to be called by the execute async on the background service. So the background service is going to execute async. It's going to go through all the stream readers and then read the next audio segments from the streams. And it's going to enqueue them in this buffer of stream captions. Really, this is like, so buffered captions or process captions. And so the idea is initially we're going to make an enumerator or something later, but for now we're just going to poll this. So you can just say get next capture, and if there is a capture, it will give you the caption result, and then every so often it's just going to keep polling that for now. I think, like, you know, we can write async enumerators down the line, but we're going to start with that. So that's where we were yesterday. That's what we did yesterday. And so we were thinking that we could move this URI resolver down into the audio reader. I think that was the whole idea, right? That was where we were at. URI resolver, and then that wouldn't need to be injected here. It could just be injected elsewhere. Okay, that was the thought. Why did I just go down the... Oh, okay. If I move it down... If I move the resolver down in here, then it needs the channel name as well, right? That's the problem. So we could... But no, we could still do that. We could still do that. Okay. I think I have a better idea of what we were up to last. By the way, Omin, thank you for stopping me because I was going down the wrong path. I was definitely headed down the wrong path. So the Twitch audio reader is going to be 1 per channel. Channel name needs to come in here, and then we can do our check. I feel like I'm walking down that same path again though. What I was doing wrong was not passing the channel name into the constructor potentially. That was, yeah, that's 100% where I went wrong. Okay. So channel name needs to go in here. That's going to be channel name, Twitch channel name. That now becomes our field. This stuff can go. And then in here, we will also create our instance of the URI resolver. Yep, this now gets moved into the constructor of... Is it the constructor? I mean, it might not even need to be the constructor. Oh, I think it is, because we want this to be compatible with testing. We can't just create our instance internally. We need to dependency inject it. I want primarily constructors with the read-only keyword. Absolutely, Bonham. Yeah, that would be a handy thing. The primary constructors can be really nice. It's a bit like, I still read it and I feel like a little weird using it, but all right, hold on. We're gonna keep undoing because there's something feels off about what I'm trying to do here. But I have a better sense of where I was at yesterday with my thinking. They are half-baked as it is in classes. Records are just fine. Yeah, records are really, really cool. I just like, you know, especially when you like need to deep copy things, I think records are like, that's one thing it did really well from like borrowing from TypeScript to JavaScript is the ability to just like, the with keyword is freaking awesome. You know how much mapping that saves you? So good. So good. Okay. Start processing audio for the channel. I mean, we could pass this down, but I don't think there's any point. So what we were thinking was pointless. I don't think there's any point in doing what we were trying to do. This can wait here. Absolutely. All right, cool. So with that in mind, what does a test for this thing look like? So this is audio caption processor. Is this tests for that? No, audio captioner. Let's start with that. Audio caption processor tests. So here we go. This one's a test fixture. And then let's just start here and look at what we actually are going to need for the thing. Let's see, Whisper Audio Captioner. Okay, this is definitely something we want to keep. So we need this for reference. This is really what we're trying to do. Records are good for immutability, 100%. To be honest, I like to try and keep by default. Yeah. Have you ever, Potom, have you ever seen the flux pattern? This is, I also love immutable stuff. And I Blush Vibes are following just now. Thank you so much, Blush. Really appreciate the follow. That's awesome. Oh, dude, you'll actually, we're gonna tangent, we're gonna side quest to explain this. It's really cool. So, you scroll down to the bottom of Actuator's webpage, you'll find this little hidden open source tools button that takes you to some stuff we've made. The thing I wanted to point out was we've created something called Fluxity. Fluxity is, yeah, that's right, side quest. Fluxity is a Unity-based implementation for the Flux design pattern for single scene data ecosystems. It's like really, really handy for managing state in an immutable way. And so, like, I don't know if we have good docs up for this yet, but it's the core concept is like the Flux architecture has stores, dispatches, actions, reducers, and views. And like every time you want to make a change to the state of something, what you do is you dispatch a command, and then the command, what you say is, you know what, I'm just going to show you an example of this in a completely different project. We'll get it in a new window. So how this works is if you have something that needs presentation, you, so for instance, if I care about, like, for instance, this is a project management tool that I've been making for a while. If you have sprints, right, then you can keep the state for sprints in an I state, and then sprint state, you like inherit a Fluxer component for anything, and then sprint state just says like, okay, it has all the information in it about the state of the object that you could want. For instance, like here are all the sprints, and then also you can get a bunch of methods to like access the data in interesting ways on that state object. And then, you know, this is a view model. This is all the stuff that you would have in your presentation. So like, when does the sprint start? When does it end? What projects are related to? Like, what's the mission for the sprint? All the different things related that sit inside of the state. But what you can do is in your presentation layer, then you can say, okay, what do I? This is a terrible presentation thing. So Plan Editor is another instance where it uses that. So anywhere that you want it to like load information about the sprint, you just access the state of that object, right? So in your view, right, say I wanted to like, you know, this toolbar is another great example where, you know, you have some information about the sprint, such as like it's, I can't bring up the running version of this application because I don't want to show all that client information. But if you have things in the view, like say you wanted to put the name of the sprint, for instance, sprint name would be like sprint state dot value dot, you know, sprints dot get sprint, or like get sprint here, sprint ID, and now I have my sprint, and then I can do like I can access the sprint mission. So I'm accessing the state of the object like through this state action, the state object that just sits there as like it's injected into the thing. And the nice thing is, because this is a Fluxer component and this is a state object, if the mission changes in the state, then this will automatically re-render and change. And so then the way that you actually change things about stuff is by dispatching like this. So you have your dispatcher, and then you dispatch a new like action that says, I want to, you know, this sprint changed its sprint flags, for instance. Then what happens is behind the scenes, anything through the entire application that happens to be rendering right now that cares about the sprint gets updated automatically. And so that what happens there is like, so this action has an effect. So an effect is like a side effect, for instance. Like, for instance, the little snack bar will show a message the information on the server will get like a command to say like, oh, you need to go and update the database information. And then it will also have this separate thing related to an action called a reducer. And this is where that immutable state comes in, right? So the sprint state comes, like, gets put into the reducer. And what you can then say is like, for every sprint, go through and find the sprint where the sprint ID matched the sprint from the action that we had, and then set the flag to the updated flags, and like add the sprint, and then return the state, which is the exact existing state that we had with the updated information about sprints. And then this is the thing that triggers all of your UI to automatically redraw with the new state. Does that make sense? It's a really like, it's this like dynamic between, you've got these three things that kind of like, you've got your state here, you've got your effect or reducer, and then you've got your action. And what tends to happen is like the action triggers the effect of the reducer, and the other thing which I'm actually missing from this diagram would be the presentation. Go over here. Go down. Oh man, this diagram with the black and the white. I need to get like some other whiteboarding tool for this. And this should be that. Presentation. So what happens is the action hits the effect / reducer. The effect goes off to like, say you've got your cloud. Say we've got our cloud architecture. The effect changes the cloud. Reducer hits the state. The state changes the presentation. And then the presentation can dispatch actions. Those actions create effects and reducers. So it's like this, this ecosystem of changes. Oh, okay. I don't know about let reactivity, but that's interesting. I should look into that. But I think this is a paradigm that works really well, that as your project gets bigger and more sophisticated, you want to start to transition to using patterns like this. Right now, we're nowhere near that. We've just got like, essentially we've got like one presentation, we've got one view, and we don't need any of that stuff happening. So yeah, we can keep it nice and simple so far, and I'm trying to keep this project simple and move fast, but I did actually hit a point where I was like, okay, we moved quick for too long. We need to stop and start refactoring at this point. So yeah, we're kind of at that point where we're going to do that refactoring now. But yes, so side quest complete. Explained the flux pattern. And before I segue away from that, if you're interested in using that in the context of like Unity or other C# contexts, I would absolutely recommend our free and open source library from Fluxity, which just uses the flux pattern and in a way that's compatible with Unity. That's the name, Fluxity. So yeah, pretty cool library. Pretty cool library, especially if you're a fan of immutable state. So if you find yourself wanting to do that type of stuff in C#, can recommend. Another, you've probably, if you're talking about JavaScript frameworks, the most famous JavaScript framework to do this on him is Redux. Redux it's like Facebook's version of the Flux pattern, and it's like hugely popular. So if you want to use it with JavaScript, especially with React, then go check out Redux. Okay, so our test, back to our test. Taking a break from C#, got really fed up with the Microsoft crap and half-baked solutions. I don't know. I love it. I still think it's the best language that there is. But everybody's always biased. Everybody has their favorite language. So we're going to have arrange, act, and assert. Let's see. So test when should so arrange, let's get our processor going. New processor. Processor has its dependencies. It needs an audio captioner. Substitute for that. And then we can pass that into our constructor. So here we go. It's invoked with 2 arguments, but it has 1. What was the second? URI resolver. Oh my god, they're getting pretty it's Take Me to Church playing with a dubstep remix right now from the club downstairs. Twitch URI resolver. URI resolver, and then we've got our processor. We're going to be testing execute async, and this makes us an async task test. And this is a test, not test fixture. What's the? Gosh, I should know this. Yeah, it's just test. Test, okay. So, it's a great language, but the ASP.core stuff they do, and in less than 2 years, abandon and move to something more shiny. Hey, how you doing? Shirox, thank you so much for the follow, man. We've had so many follows today. I really appreciate you jumping in and having a follow. It's like awesome for you to do that. Thank you. I'm glad you're liking what we're doing. And thank you so much for following along, man. We're making a, actually I haven't run this thing in a while, so people who are tuning in more recently may not even have seen it, but we're making a swear jar for Twitch that will catch fast in any other streamer swearing. I'm just going to run it for you now so you can get a sense of what the heck it even is. But yeah, let's reload that. It's done, if it is done. Or maybe we're too much in the middle of refactoring. We've broken it, so I can't even show you, I'm afraid. But yeah, we'll finish what we're doing, and then I'll give it another run to show you what's up. But yeah, we're doing some C#. We're making a cool tool for making a really cool tool for Twitch streamers to use. You can see it kind of here. No, you can't because it's ended, but it'll catch you swearing when you swear. It uses AI to do it, and then it puts coins in a jar. It shows you the swear words you said, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, that's what we're in the process of making. And the lights have gone dead, so time for star jumps. I reckon when we get this test going, I'm going to have to call it a night, guys, because I have a very early start tomorrow, despite the massive number of people still in the stream. So let's go. Execute async. And this is going to need, all it needs is the stopping token. Yeah, so we can just await this. Which we know will never finish. So we can, on a separate thread, we'll cancel this. So equals new cancellation token source, and we'll pass the token in here, and then on a separate act, this will be our task, and then what was the suggestion there? That looked very close to what we actually want. No. We'll task delay. And then we are also going to call cancel on that token. Straight after that. And then await task.delay, and then we're going to token.cancel. This will run it for a little while. Looks like Writer has some cool suggestions. I wonder what it wants. Pass the cancel token? No, it's misunderstanding what the cancel token is. Same thing here. Yep, that's cool. And then we just need to run both of these. So that'll be a task.when all of those are done, and then at the end of it we'll be doing some assertions. I think what we want to assert is execute async has run. I think our audio captioner, this is the thing that's going to actually have to return some like expected results, and then our assertion can be that if we get something from this, so yeah, let's see. Dude, I really feel like this is actually part of our arrange. Act should be very very clear. Yeah, I know, Psych. 500 followers is really, really close. We need to do something for that because 500 seems like a massive number of people. Gorky Forky is famous. I am not famous yet. 500 followers is a lot, but it's not like a subathon. God damn, yeah, that would be pretty amazing, wouldn't it? We might have to do that. We might totally have to do that, guys. Maybe like a game jam subathon or something. That would be pretty, really. What should the goal for the subathon be, though, Gorky? That's the question. Yeah, no, thank you for pointing that out, Psych. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We had MVC, then Razor Pages, then Blazer, then Blazer 2? Spire now? Pretty sure they forgot something in between. What the hell is Blazer 2? I have no idea what Blazer 2 is. I need to go learn what that is. Is that a thing? Community game could be one goal. Eye in the face, ice plunge. Oh. Community game as in like play a game with the community? That would be pretty cool. I feel like the subathon could be like a, you know, some game concept that involves you guys. Like make a game that involves you guys like as part of the, you know, as part of the creative process. That could be really, really cool. You know, even like, I don't know, I am challenging myself to do something like that. Like what about like a mini game jam that somehow it lets all of the people who want to play, like all of the viewers can jump in and engage with like using the thing. Would be really, really cool. I really want to make something like that so that it's like interactive in a way that involves you guys. This project is interactive in a way where it can involve a lot of other streamers. So like, you know, they can all use it on their stream, but I feel like the thing that I ultimately would like to do is make something where I can play the game with you guys as I make the game. That would be just like so freaking cool. I don't know how like interested you guys would be in actually doing that, but that might be really cool. Though it would take a long time. You can help out in Unity. Hell yeah. I definitely don't mind like collaborating with people to make some cool stuff. But okay, here we are. The assertion is that the processor get next capture for, I mean, any channel, any Twitch channel, aim dot returns. I mean, we're gonna have to make a kind of like interesting audio capture thing here. Let's see what we can do. Captioner dot caption audio async. Yeah, hold on. We need to look at how the processor uses our audio captioner. So what it does is goes save audio segment. Yeah, caption audio async for any reader returns. It's going to return some text. That's beautiful. That's what we want. Okay, so captioner.capture audio async for any audio reader. Audio reader returns test. Oh, that's annoying because this is an enumeral async a caption result. So new caption result. Test and then let's see. Date time now. Let's say it was time spanned up from seconds 2 seconds ago to now. Doesn't like this. Why would it not like that? That's perfectly good. It should like that. It's because it's a iAsync enumerable. I'm not actually sure how to even make that, honestly. How to put an async enumerable around this. That would be cool. I can help in Fortnite. Sick, Jason. We do need to start making some Fortnite content really soon. Good morning. How you doing? We're doing really good. Yeah. I'm slowly coming down from 7 raids and 50 followers. Is that actually how many followers we got, Psych? That's crazy. I mean, I kind of said it before, but I didn't really I didn't brain it. I didn't think it through. That's huge. Yeah, man, that's sick. How's that? That's awesome. Going to be bigger than Fastfy at this point. I will never be bigger than Fast. This whole thing we're doing is to support Fast and lift her up. And if I there's no way that if I get bigger, I'm not gonna be pushing Fast up and up and up and up. That girl has worked so hard. She's worked so hard and deserves so much success. Okay, so it needs to be iAsync enumerable. Is async enumerable inherit from enumerable? I mean, hold on. I think I'm gonna just go to Trey and ask Trey about this. Let's see. New window. Let's please go to Stream Tools. Open up that. And let's also just take out error. I know there's an error here. And say that. Yeah. So what's its problem there? That seems legit. Apart from that, daytime is not assignable to system time span. Time span start, time span end. I mean, it's interesting that it's accepting. Okay, it must be captioning. Caption result is within a subset of a yeah. Okay, so time span dot 0 and then time span dot from seconds to. There we go. Now it'll be happy about that, and now we can focus on the error that we have there, and we'll see what Trey has to say about it. We'll see if well, maybe there's no queue today. Maybe there's no queue. Otherwise, we'll bump it down to Flash. Gemini Flash. 113. No, thank you. Flash does a decent job. Let's go again. She's amazing. She's the whole reason you're on Twitch. Like, fuck yeah, Jason. That's what I love to hear. She is amazing. I am so proud to have her as my sister. She is just... I don't even know how to explain it, guys. Like, literally, she is... I don't know where I'd be in life without Fass. She really is quite incredible. So, like, all the love that I see you guys having for her is like, I feel it tenfold. I promise you. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. And if I get bigger and bigger, I'm just going to be helping make her content better and better. Hey, thank you. Donor? Hi, you Donor. How you doing, dude? Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. And Kevix, this is this one here is Trey. It's a little bit like Cursor, and then the other one I'm using is called Ryder. Both really good editors, especially Ryder. Apparently, Ryder has just gone free for non-commercial use, so that's pretty cool. I mean, interesting. Can you just do that? I believe you can't. There's no to async enumerable. Is this just a missing using statement? No. Okay. So, I mean, yeah, there's a problem there. So we can just go. Let's select this, set that as the context, and say that's my problem. Please give me some suggestions there. Yeah. If you like .NET development, especially development in Unity, I would definitely recommend it for its integrations with Unity. This isn't a Unity project, but if you open a Unity project, it does like. If you're into game dev, I really love this IDE. This editor is just fantastic. But yeah, it's quite good. And then yeah, Trey is like it's like Cursor, but the way that like its big difference is it has lots of models that you can run for free, but you wind up getting in queues. And I think at the end of the day, I'm going to wind up with a different IDE. I've been trying some other I've been trying Codex. This is Codex here, where it's essentially doing this prompting for me as well. But I mean, and also this. That did not improve anything. What's it saying? Link. It thinks the link will solve this problem. No. I still get this. And that's for this line. There. Okay, go. Actually, crap. You guys can't see what I'm prompting because it's behind my fat stupid head here. Even Q is a queue of letters. I mean, that's it's true. Hug base goat. Oh, Gorky, dude. Like, Hug's back, and like, it's fast, dude. She's got a little like big, yeah. Definitely hearts, man. Alright, where are we at? Okay, what's it think? Ooh, that's actually looking better. Okay, that's, yeah, cool. I'll remember how to do that now. To async enumerable. Sweet, yep. So, get next capture result returns. So, I think really this is just think we just need that. That's what it should be returning. Cool. Let's give our test a run. See if we broke everything. I mean, we know for a fact that it probably won't do this yet, right? Our cancel isn't working. So we've got these two. Let's debug that. Gonna have to kill it and then debug. Let's see. You barely speak with your brother? Yeah, look, I mean, honestly, Goldie, it's that close because we went through a lot of shit growing up where we were just always there for one another. Like, a lot of siblings fight, and just like we never fought because there was enough going on in our lives where we didn't bring that into, like, we did a little bit, but never seriously, you know? And kind of like as life has progressed, we've still been there where like we just had one another's back still. That just like never really changed. She's bailed me out of so many situations. She's always like the person I call up to talk to. So like, yeah, I'm very aware of how lucky I am to have somebody like that in life, especially somebody like Fast, who's so wise and has so much perspective and just like calls my bullshit all of the time and points out, like, you know, when I'm in a relationship that's bad or when I should bail out, like, you know, or she'll be like, there's a lot that she does to help me out and like, you know, pointing out the good things and the bad things and like where I'm going wrong and like my blind spots. She's family is like that. My mom's a lot like that too. So yeah, I feel really lucky to have her, eh? You're an only child, but I have family that's not my blood. Yeah, Gorky, like family are the... It's a coincidence that she happens to share a few genes with me, honestly though. It's like family are the people that you choose for yourself. And like it could just as easily be somebody else, not Fast, that's like that. And I do have friends that are good like that in that same way. Okay. The cancel is... That is getting run. Oh, this is why. Man, that's silly. Is cancellate while it's not cancelled. That's what I was missing. This is why tests are really handy, guys. Run that unit test again, sir. Value cannot be null parameter key. Well, that's different from what I was expecting. Run that test again just because that's... Oh, it's the dictionary. Stream captions. Okay. That's legit. That's actually legit. We need to, it's part of our arrange. We also need to processor dot start capturing for base code, sure. And then we need to wrap this in channel name from, and this is a Twitch channel name. Let's put that off into the line. Twitch channel name from, not form. And star jump time. Let's see, what's this actually do? I mean, URI resolver. Our audio captioner. I mean, I don't know that. Oh, we do actually want to. We do kind of want to test this, don't we? But maybe that doesn't matter. Which audio reader? I mean, this is going to be running with a real audio reader, isn't it? Maybe our audio reader also needs to be. Gosh, that's annoying. There'll be so many dependencies in this thing by the time we're done with it. But I think it's important that we actually do. All right, hold up. Star jump time. Is she pointing a gun at me right now? Is that the question? Like no, no one's pointing a gun at me right now. Fast is the best. Fast is great. Fast is awesome, guys. I totally love Fast. She's amazing. She would never like point a gun at me. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. That's not something she would do. Yeah, I'm really lucky with our family. It's the black sheep of the family. It's just a contrast of each. Yeah. Sometimes like families are just different from. You know, that's just how it goes. We are family in a way, absolutely. Like, you know, in a sense, like this community of people is like that's family too, right? Hey, it's Pete. Welcome to the channel and thank you for the follow. Thank you so much, man. You're like number 51 for the stream. Can you believe that? How mind-blowing is that? We got 50 follows from this one stream. That's crazy talk. And you are 51. So thank you very, very much for the follow, man. I'm glad you like what we're doing here. Family's the people you choose and whom you choose. I do believe that. I'm not too upset about it. I see things differently. Highly different way. I'm at least close with you. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. And wow, nice. But to be honest, you make nice content. So warranted for the follow. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate it. I mean, yeah. Are you a software engineering person? Are you into like software dev? I'm really excited to find more of those people as I do these like longer streams with the bigger viewers. I think you have this like really big advantage if you get raids like we did today, where you sit at like the top of a software dev category, and you are awesome, man. That's awesome. Really cool for you to be jumping in. And although you're a variety streamer too, I also need to start doing a little bit more variety stream. I think can be hard to be a variety streamer and a software developer because the overlap there of people who are into what you're doing as software development and like versus gaming, it's like such a small Venn diagram of that overlap. And thank you, we've got Eric as well. Eric Onespole 19, thank you for the follow as well, dude. So many follows this stream, super appreciative, man. Thank you so much. Kebab in real life, dude. We could do that, but I don't even know, man. It's like 3 a.m. now. I think the clubs have stopped playing music. It's that early. I'm sure the kebab places are still open, but it's not going to be the same amazing, variety of people who are there on like a Thursday night, a Friday morning, as if we were going to do like if we do another stream here on a Saturday night, psych, then we'll do another IRL kebab stream, okay? Until then, I think, yeah, we'll save it for special occasions. There's nothing that you should do except try to be yourself. At least that's how I look at it. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And how I've looked at it for my entire streaming career. Totally a really good point. How long have you been streaming, Peak? Yeah, am I saying that right? It's Specky? Specky, how long have you been streaming, man? It's because yeah, I could take some lessons. I'm just getting started, man. I'm 2 months in. 2 months in. How's that, guys? 2 months in, and we're approaching 500 follows. I feel like that's some pretty good progress. You're probably right. Specky. The content must be good if that many people are following. Though I have got so much help from
from Fass and her friends and that whole community of streamers. Yeah, I'm really, really lucky that they just like me as a person and think that, you know, they can think I'm worthy of a raid like we saw today. We got so many raids. It was crazy. We got off to such a good start with this stream. It was nuts. Specky, you've been streaming for 6 years, man. That's awesome. That's cool. And software development too. What kind of software dev? Do you make games? Is it a game stream, or what tech do you work with? Is it .NET? Or yeah, like what's your favorite language? Tell us a bit about yourself. Okay, where are we at? Value cannot be null parameter key, and it's find value. I think we should have corrected that by start processing for. By calling start processing for, we should have get capture channel name. No, we need the same channel name. Otherwise, we're absolutely going to run into an error. All right, that's where our problem was. Do you like long walks on the beach, etc.? I mean, that's content, right? That's content. Most fluent in .NET, although recently been developing in TypeScript and React. Okay. I might be live when you get back. I'm not so sure, Spec. It's like 3 a.m. now, and I have to be up at 6 a.m. So maybe I'll just like work through the night and not rest. It's a big day. It's a big day. Approaching 3 months, dude. That you're absolutely right, man. Time flies. That's crazy. That's crazy how quick that's gone. Though I don't know if just pull an all-nighter. Oh, dude, I could do that, but tomorrow I have this like big networking event, in the games industry in Brisbane tomorrow, and I also have this really big tax thing. So I'm in trouble. I just, this stream went too well. It went too well, and I'm in trouble. The rest of my life is going to suffer for the success that we're seeing in this moment, but fuck it. I'm excited. I don't care. I'm just like, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled that this is happening. So we're doing it. We're just gonna go a little further. We'll see how we do with, I reckon we'll get this test running and maybe a little bit more, but let's see. Okay. Nstubs could not return due to type mismatch. Cannot return type of caption result for, okay, yeah, no, that's fair. Because this needs to be a get next to. So I mean, returns this needs to be like a list. Could probably do like that. Though I feel as though what we should be doing then is probably moving this into its own result. Like that, and then we know that it's going to be returning those results, and we can just check that those results come back here as well. Shouldn't that work? A func. I thought this was it's just one caption result. So in that case, it should just be result. Hold on, I can go back there. I thought we had that. That's what we had. Didn't we have that? Result. That should do it. Okay, why is it saying that won't work? Cannot return type caption result for I order. Let's get a better look at this error. For expected I async enumerable, but it doesn't. If I look at the method, it returns this. So if I return that caption, if I return this result, this should be fine. So yeah, Trey actually has been doing pretty well for us. Let's give it a shot at this. I don't really. It does seem like that should work, right? Maybe I mean, Specky, if you're a .NET dude, there's a lot of people here. Maybe something about task.result. I mean, it's maybe. I mean, I don't think so. Caption result at this point. The whole point of the way that we designed this was so that this isn't async. This is just synchronous. All the async stuff just sticks things into this, like, you know, puts it all into a queue, and then we should be able to just poll it without doing anything fancy or asynchronous. So yeah, I don't think it's task.result or anything like that, but it's a good suggestion, Scrub. It's like, good night, sleep so well. I mean, if it's saying that get capture result returns like an instance of I mean, yeah, that actually seems legit. I'm down with that. It's yeah, no, this actually makes way more sense. Trays come through. That absolutely is right. And this is the thing I think Tray is doing better right now than Codex, is it allows you to specifically reference like a line, and for that reason it like when you need help, instead of just like vaguely describing a file and something that you want changed, you can actually be like, these lines and this error, boom, guys, we got our result. Hell yeah! So we've got our test function now. That's great. That's really good. All right, cool. So this test is now the execute async should return results when stream initiated. When stream initiated. Oh, well, hold on. We didn't call it initiated. We called it when processing started. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's one test for our new system. Done. That also kind of like validates that the things that we wrote yesterday are working. It would be nice to start with this, but like, look at it actually. There's a lot of like boilerplate around it. But I don't necessarily like how big our range needed to be in order to work. But when you think about it, there are lots of dependent systems. So this is kind of, maybe this is necessary. Because we're mocking here. Well, this should be closer to that. We can up and say mock audio reader. Good captioner. Results. I cleaned up a. That's okay. We want to keep this in. No, actually, let's push that down too. So that's our results. That. And this. Yep. Actually, 2. Because we don't necessarily need that to hide. Like, we don't need that to be up here. That simplifies this a bit. And the resolver is like unnecessary for the test, but necessary. See, this audio caption, this is the key to actually care about. This is part of our prerequisite. That can all go there. This is a separate thing. I like token and cancel. Alright, cool. Give that another run. Joy of a green check mark. You're right, Scrug. It is a satisfying thing, isn't it? It's that's maybe that ought to be a new like emoji for us, is green check marks. I mean, we've already got like, you know, we've got normal emojis for that, but at the same time, they are certainly satisfying. Okay. Well, that's one test down. What else should we do? I mean, we could replicate this test, but check that multiple returns work. Multiple return results work too. That will be handy. I don't think that will take long guy to figure out and add. And it has neat copy the pattern, which is good. I mean, there's like the repeated code. Apply the dry principle to this code, refactoring out common methods into, you guys aren't seeing this too, at the position prompt here, into options. For those of you who don't know what the dry principle is, it's don't repeat yourself. DRY. That's a really, like, you start coding, it can be a really good thing to keep in mind, because it's tempting to like do what the AI did here and copy paste from one method into another. But there are instances where it needs to, like, it's like, this is a great example of where I see it repeating. But it actually didn't go and do that, did it? What has it gone and done? Seems like it actually maybe did reduce the amount of code, but that's ugly. It's really ugly. Reject. The thing that I really like, this is we can lock that out to get tasks, get test tasks. Run test tasks. Run. What's it doing? This is like this one's like the cancel token. So this is run, then cancel. What are we saying? We're trying to like get the task to cancel task after delay. Yeah, something like that. Cancel task, where was the... yeah, that's fine. Yep, and now that we have that refactored out, just can go down the bottom to look at that. And we use this in place of that. There we go. Tidying up. Yeah. Yep, let's rerun. Make sure we haven't broken it by doing a little factoring there. RNG Wonder. Random number generator. I like the use of the swear jar. That one hasn't seen much use lately. But very cool, very cool. Okay, that test didn't even work. I mean, actually, yeah, that should be null. It was a caption result. Dude, it found a problem. I think it legit found a problem. Let's go debug this. That's unexpected. Could return multiple results when generating. Yep. There. Running. Our breakpoint. Salt. Got one. I mean, we should be able to see the text on it, right? Value, yeah, test 1. Test 2. And then that's an exception, okay. Null result equals, let's do this. Let's see what it actually says. Star jump time. Null result. All right. Oh, dude, Bullthort's gonna love us if we raid him with this. That's I don't know. Maybe we need to have a look. We need to have a look. Okay, what's going on? That's kind of crazy. There's actually somebody right now.
Interacting a ton
Who's
on the
Bash Bunny?
our open source projects right now. So
Anyone ever seen
this
Bash
PR
Bunny
is something
before?
that I've already like seen it before.
That's pretty crazy. All right, let's have this. Let's have another run of this. Being in the Primogen stream? Ah, damn. It's pretty cool. Okay, if we go into this, that's the queue. What's the queue have in it? Expected. Ah, debug again. Start and text is null. Oh, okay. It has result. And result. Does it have a result? No, it doesn't. Turn it a null object. Dude, that definitely is null. That should be returning null. Okay. But it's not. Is this like a value type conversion thing? Is this because it's like a record? Or a struct instead of a class? I think that's actually what's happening here. Because that's a struct, not a class, it can't return null. We're gonna get a default object instead. That's a pretty edge casey kind of bug, guys. Okay, so that's going to be didn't really mind that as a read-only object. Would have been pretty handy, but I mean, honestly, this instead of a class could be a record too. That didn't change a dang thing. Interesting. Interesting. Oh no, don't do that. Debug this method. I mean, yeah. Glad we ran this test too. Is this a fast only swear jar? No. RNG, this is going to be a swear jar for anyone who wants to use it. Any streamer will be able to jump on and do this. Why is that returning a null result? Ooh. Ooh, this is very interesting. Null result is returning test 1? That should be definitely DQing it. Good bug. Good bug. Expected null, yeah, it was okay, what happened? This is so interesting. This is an interesting bug. I'm really glad that tests can really like shake out some interesting bugs before they even occur in your application. I'm really finding this one cool. Okay, that's the queue. Try and DQ, bring out a capture result, test 2. As a result, yep. So that DQ'd. Okay. Okay. Caption queue. It has one in it. Why does it have one in it? Yeah, yes, it does. That's fine. Caption queue. What if we peek this? Peek. Why? Try DQ the first time should have removed this from the collection. Alright, we're gonna run that again just quickly. And then the first time this happens, we wanna step in here and have a look what happens to our collection. So here's our channel. Try DQ. Let's peek it again. Peek, it's test 2. That's the next thing. But also, it's annoying how queues get so damn populated. Test 2, test 1, test 2, test 1, test 2. What the hell? What the hell actually happened there? Okay, really confused. These are the results. Infinite queue, yeah, like why is it so stuffed full of stuff? Like I didn't do that. It must be something with the way that it's being execute async. Save next audio segment. Ah. This is running in a thread. It's just not being cancelled. It's just reading stuff. So it just like in this little like time span, not from milliseconds. We just need to make that shorter, but also that totally makes sense. Yeah, but we also don't want any wait, because when this stream reader, like in here, that audio captioner, when that's right now it's a mock audio captioner. So mock audio captioner. Right now this mocks the audio captioner, so it's like not a real audio captioner, but later when this is something other than a captioner, it's going to actually it's going to be a legit object with like it will actually process audio, and we need it to function this way. So this is the correct behavior, but right now it's just because it's got the mock one and it's running at 1,000,000 miles an hour and it's super quick to return a thing. It's going to just like smash the buffer full of stuff. So this actually makes sense. Result 1, result 2. Every time it, yeah. So this does make sense. Null result. Okay, so let's see how these are actually being used. That gets called. I mean, this needs to return results for the first call, but then, okay. So, yeah, this here. just need to. Substitute should have something. Once. No? Yeah, you're absolutely right, Pommon. So, but that's like something like that, yeah. So, ooh. Accepting? Yes, we're accepting. So what we want is the first time that returns. The first time this returns, it should use results, but on consecutive calls, it should return null. That's what we want. Okay. I think with that fixed, ooh, seems like big changes. No, want those big changes. Oh, hold on. I mean, maybe that's actually okay. Let's just go have a quick what it's doing. Set up the test environment. Ugh. It's a lot of return types. For one, I don't really like that this these parameters, like the multiple returns, is like not too keen on it. Let's see. Okay. Set up test environment. I'm not liking that refactor. Reject. I think we need a new context because we asked it to like don't repeat itself one time. Now it's like, oh yeah, I need to do all this crazy don't repeat yourself refactoring. Which yeah, not what we're after. Still thinking. So restate what we want here. This here. First time this is called. First time this is called, return the results. On following calls, return null. Hey Nacho, how you doing, man? I survived. Now I owe Sportsbet a whole bunch of money. You bet against me living. Never bet against it. If one thing is true about me, I am a persistent person. I will stick through and I will not let shit stop me, that's for sure. I'll show you. You missed a crazy stream, man. We had like 7 raids from some of the biggest freaking content creators, man. Like Dev rated, Cray rated, Fast rated, Al rated, oh man, like Dev rated. So many people. I consider it hedging. Either I get rich or I get to keep you. Dude. That's so nice. That's nice. Yeah, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Nacho's in the chat for Nacho. Nice to see you, dude. You're coming toward the end of the stream. It's been a crazy one, dude. We had about 50 follows in this one stream. It's been nuts. Can't believe it. So let's see. Yeah, okay. Maybe that's just what it does. That's a pretty cool thing if you can just like, this is how you do multiple returns, is like, it's gonna be no results and then null. Is this like the results, then return this, then return these? Oh, it's saying that. Results, then return. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if it runs. Betty like Vitar, hi. I'm making a collaborative text editor for a personal project. What should I use to resolve concurrency and conflict? TRDT or transformations? Interesting question, dude. I would like, what's CRDT? I like, you might want to look into something like the command pattern for that, and then like sure that it's synchronous and just like buffer operations, and sure that it's like, you know, a buffered thing can make its way into a queue, so that I think that is that closer to CRDT, or I'm not sure. That's probably the way that I would solve that. That's how I'd do it if I were networking like you know, a multiplayer game or something like that. And the way that you're doing a collaborative text editor is where like you know, you want to ensure that people can yeah, closer to CRDT. I mean, that's just like gut reaction to how I would probably tackle a problem like that. But yeah, I mean, I'd have to look into CRDT to say exactly what it is, but yeah, I think like command pattern is a really handy thing for that type of operation. Yeah, but sounds like a really cool project, dude. That's really cool. Good luck with it. Good luck. Where are we at? So still same result. Oh no, working. Both working? Excellent. Got success with 2. Let's just confirm that it wasn't like a hallucination or some weird AI solve. Captured result. And null result is null. Yep. Right. Okay, cool. That's 2 test cases. And also, yeah, that's annoying because we spent a bit of time solving the bad test rather than solving the functionality of the processor. The processor was working just fine. All right, cool. Well, look, guys, I think we're actually in a situation where the processor will run now as a background task. We could call it from a presenter view, and as long as something like, I think even the, let's see how this works. The processor, yeah, it's running in the, we're still going to need something like a store. So something that can, we can put into this processor and then read from later with a different object, because like this thing, now that it's a background task, I don't think we're going to be injecting that thing directly. So really this logic now needs to get abstracted away into the store pattern. Not processing 4. This might actually be where we introduce something like the Fluxity pattern, the flux pattern into the solution, but I'm not 100%. But this is good progress, and this is as good a time to wrap this amazing stream as good a time as any to wrap this amazing stream. I am tempted to continue and push a little further, but no, really with the day I've got planned tomorrow, I need to call it, I think, which means we're gonna go explore and find somebody to raid. So let's go have a look, guys. Let's go have a look at who's streaming right now. We'll go browse the software and game dev content that's there. Is he doing some IRL stuff or is he BRBing? I mean, yeah, I'm really curious about who this Bash Bunny is. Let's tune in and see.
There you are, looking all over for you. Can't take my eyes off you,
Ads. Sorry, guys.
You better translate that. Which one of you is real? Who's rotting up there? God, who was it?
Did we have too much music going? Hey, thank you so much for the follow, XXJC JFCXX. Thanks, I really appreciate that, man. I'm glad you're liking what we're doing here. Dude, okay. Nacho, I 100% tomorrow am going to contact you. This has been on my to-do list. It's just end of financial year, completely like, I've been dealing on the phone with accountants literally all day today, so like, I know you know what that's like. I'm so sorry. Tomorrow, I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call, and we are like, I have capacity ready to go. So if you need it, dude, it's coming. It's coming. I will call you tomorrow. I really appreciate you thinking of me like that. So, yeah. It's going in the calendar. I'm putting an alarm on my phone. It's like, all right, man. Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you. I got capacity. We'll have to have a quick call to figure out like what the needs of the project is and what the team is like. But if there's good alignment there, 100%. Okay. Wave my arms. Get some light. Okay. So who is Bash Bunny? What's her deal? What's her deal? Is she raid worthy, guys? What do you think? What's she even doing? I really like her setup here.
Mess up the CI before having yours merged as well. It gets merged.
What's she working on? Open source maintenance.
To take an absolute value. Oh.
I mean, she's getting.
Okay, we have faith.
She's doing it on the command line.
Okay, well, hopefully this breaks upstream. Otherwise, I'm gonna cry.
She's working in Go. That's pretty cool. What's she working on? She's doing build YAML, so she's using GitHub and GitHub Actions. That's pretty cool. Seems like that's what she's actually doing.
Nice.
Running her Go tests in the cloud.
Nice.
I mean, that's pretty cool. Her stuff's not bad. She has a better voice than me. AKA any voice at all. You're right, Nacho. You're totally right. Yeah, it's getting better.
Wait.
You don't like the font, Pommon? Why not? What's her deal? We gotta learn about this. She's likes a keyboard.
App update and whatnot. That's what the AI told me.
Software development in Go using Emacs, not NeoVim. You wouldn't understand. Nerd who nukes code on stream. I use my chit frontal skills and banter with chat. Cozy, chaotic aesthetic. Dude, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. What? Likes Golang. Alright. So she seems like she's doing really well.
Yeah, what did LLM tell? Oh god, you guys. Now I've got the LLM yelling at me and you guys.
Should we collapse into her stream or go to like Hillfort, who absolutely like loses mind for a raid like ours? What do you think? What do you think, guys? I don't know. She seems cool. Definitely seems cool.
Fine.
What are our other options?
Excitedly. Okay, I'm proud of you. Thank you.
I don't mind her fun actually, Pommon. What's so bad about it? It's pretty cool.
Alright, so I guess I'll do this.
It's interesting she uses Emacs. Why not NeoVim?
Except I will require some
Why not NeoVim?
update and
Conky font need. Being into the big stream, they get to know you, doofus. But I've never even seen her on. Like, she is a big streamer, but like,
telling me I need app to get, so I'm just gonna blindly follow AI instructions.
She's blindly following AI instructions. Yeah, that's pretty legit. Yeah, that's about right. What's going on? It won't show me other streams.
Yeah, see why it always takes me like 8 freaking.
There are no other streamers on Twitch.
What's up, Monk? Welcome in. Welcome in.
In suffering.
I'm using
Hello.
Podcast.
No results. Your Twitch is broken too. He has overlap of viewers with Prime. All right.
Amadou, what's up?
All right, Nacho. I trust you.
Otherwise, I'm
We're
cry
gonna do it.
Whenever I have to use JS, I feel you, Snook.
This stream works. It's the only one I care about. Nacho, I'm gonna take your advice. We're gonna raid the big streamer. We're gonna do it. Bash Bunny. Does everyone else? Oh, Ilfort would love us if we did this. Absolutely love us. No, all right, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're going to Bash Bunny, guys.
It's Bash Bunny.
Actually, let's see. Let's see. Poll.
Why not amend it?
Big or raid big or little?
Smart. I would have done a fix up.
Good question.
But these are all getting squashed anyway. I don't know. Do you guys fix up or you squash anyway and give up?
Quick poll. Quick poll to decide, guys. 1 minute. What do you think? Big streamer or little streamer? We've got like Hillfort Games
What would you?
doing his awesome thing. We've rated him a bunch of times. I really love what he's putting down.
Working on containers at the moment.
It's like the little guy or the big guy. Do we try and grow the brand? Do we try and get known by like Grime and those kind of people, or do we try and like support the little indies? Like Lana is another really good option.
Okay.
She's making her game, but raid the little guy when you are big. Raid big, raid big. All right, all right, all right. I feel like already got 2 votes for big.
Hey, Chanticleer.
2 votes for big.
I work on a virtual machine and
Raid the little guy when you are big. Absolutely. Okay. Good point. Big. Done. Raiding Bash Bunny. Bash Bunny. Great name. We're doing it. Guys, I can't believe how good this stream was. Thank you so much for all jumping in and, like, you know, this way we can call you a sellout and troll you for weeks. Dude, Nacho, I'm so sorry that I'm ending the stream when you're just getting on, man. What follow-up question? Why the hell are you up so early, Nacho? Dude, you're like, it's like I'm like I sometimes an early riser, but that's impressive. That's an impressively early way. Chasing a VC from New York, dude. Like I'm so interested in like all the like what you have going on. It's really interesting, man. I look forward to speaking to you later today. Yeah, I'll definitely hit you up. A huge win in the poll. Night Streamer, hello, by the way. I see you added a message just before. I didn't realize you were here hanging out. I'm so sorry I'm ending the stream just as you guys are getting on and starting to do your things here. But yeah, okay, we're doing it. Bash Bunny, getting a raid. Guys, can you believe we had like 50 follows in like freaking no time at all? That was nuts. This was crazy. We got so many raids by so many big people. I'm so freaking happy that like how that went. So thank you all for being along for it. I hope my content was still engaging and interesting. I hope I didn't plug myself too much. Put one in the jar. Thank you, Nacho, dude. You don't know how much your support has meant to this channel, dude. It's incredible. Is Goldie still on? If so, good night, Goldie. Thank you for being a great mod again for the stream. Thank you for everyone who chipped in, who was active in the chat, who asked questions, all the new followers. If you're still here, thank you so much. It's amazing to have you all along. And have a great night. I hope Bash Bunny treats you all well and does some cool things as well. I'll be on sometime soon again. If not tomorrow, then night after I'll be on streaming again. So I'll see you all then. Have a great night. Thank you for following the stream. Thank you for bearing with me with my ruined voice. Let's go abuse her font. No, be nice. Be nice, guys. I want to make a nice impression. So, yeah. All right. Still 150 viewers. This is a pretty decent raid. It'll get noticed. So thank you. Thank you. Hopefully Notice Me Senpai happens. And have a great night, guys. I'll speak to you all soon.